Welcome everybody to Wednesday Night Fights, the online edition. We are live with that Street Fighter 5. And speaking of 5, it's time for Season 5. We're about the greasy, the goofy, and the grimy out here.
Absolutely.
But, before we get to the fisticuffs, let's run those introductions. My name is St. Cola, but more importantly, who am I joined with today?
You're joined by Fawn the Legend. Hey, everybody. I know I'm new around here. I know I was here about like a couple weeks ago, but guarantee you I can still bring the energy and the entertainment that y'all might be looking for at the FGC. I'm coming from a variety of different games. I've commentated Paladins for over 2 years by Hi-Res Studios. I've done Rogue Company. I've done Smite. I've done a few things for Riot as well. So I'm glad to be here, honestly. I'm really excited. I always love the FGC energy and overall vibe. So I want to get down to some Street Fighter.
You picked a good day. Like I just said, it's Season 5. We just got the patch notes. So guys, gals, if you're out there, if you're looking for perfect neutral and stuff like that, you're looking for pristine action, you're not going to get here. You're going to get a lot of clown shoes. You're going to get a lot of people stumbling over their feet as they acclimate to these new additions. That's called the V shift going on here. The V breaks and things like that allow for a little bit more defense. And, we've already seen some tech fly here and there on the Twitters, but it's looking like you're going to have to put some time and effort into really get down with it. Let's take a look at the bracket coming up on the screen here real quick for our top 8 action. We have Christy CH and Alex Myers as the first match of the day. Hylix versus Ryu player, aptly named Ryu player. We'll get into that later on. Nephew versus Hadouki. And then Stupendous versus Dankadillis, the homie coming through. They said Sim was dead. He said, not for me. He's still beautiful for me.
Well, I mean, it's always good to see some of those newer, more not as common picks, and I definitely think Dalsum is definitely one of those characters that I'm excited to see tonight, as well as the fact that maybe about a couple weeks ago we also saw the Fong, a character that's not typically picked as well. So we have a mesh pot, or really I should say a melting pot of different types of styles and players that are going to be here tonight. But of course, once again, Chris CCH, Alex Myers. I mean, you've seen Chris CCH a few times in Wednesday Night Fights. I mean, he is the Sakura player. He was playing last week with Sakura once again, but he's brought out a couple other characters as well during Wednesday Night Fights. And Alex Myers, I mean, really, he needs no introductions. One of a very long time members of the FGC, as well as the fact that he has a very dangerous Chun-Li, one I would be very scared of, if anything.
You're definitely right, but there's been some additions, some adjustments, and some tinkering going on since Season 5 hit. So some people are shifting on who they're playing. Like, for example, I'm curious to see if Chrissy CH is going to actually be, stacking up with the Seth. Seth still strong, just not as stupid. The aerial approach isn't as strong with the axe kick. The dive kick, I should say, not being as powerful, right? Not as powerful as it once was. Doesn't lead to as much. But listen, y'all can run some of that power energy I know you got and put it in the match arena. Promo code WNF2021_7 SFB for that free 50-cent donation. On the right hand side, if you can do it, and I know you can, run the sponsor codes too. We're at 6020. Let's get it up higher and hotter, people. Let's make this pot nice and fat. And just like that, it's simple. I'm guaranteeing it's very easy. You listen to our beautiful voices while you do so. And honestly, the more money that you give, the more people are going to be fighting for, what's coming up on the deck. Speaking of what's coming up on the deck, look at this great Victrix stick. Look at these amazing Victrix sticks that people are going to be playing for. Check
that stick is clean,
icons.
Bro.
Yo, Fawn, which one you liking?
Oh, I gotta go. Oh my gosh. If I had opportunity to get this stick, I would have to go with Lord Bison himself in the back. I mean, that art, to be fair, I mean, he is looking a little bit bigger. We typically will see him in game, but that's still dope. I mean, like the psycho power, it's there clearly. You can feel it fueling yourself if you were actually able to take care and get this stick. This is sick, man.
Yo, exactly. Shout out to Victrix for holding down for us and giving us something to play for. At the end of the season, I mean, this is a fantastic thing to have something to give to the players, right? For coming out here and playing this new season, like it's great. Everyone wants the pride, but that little bit of prize on the line too just makes this action a little bit sweeter. And you guys could also get a free Street Fighter 5 Pixel Pal. You got the Cammy, Chun-Li, Evil Ryu. I guess it's not really Street Fighter 5. I guess it's any, version. Evil Ryu or Kage if you want. Hot Ryu. I like how you have the Evil Ryu and then Ryu's better, cooler brother that is Hot Ryu, and then M. Bison on the side. All those look very sick. I actually have one of these at home, but it's in the Abigail version. And I'm like, damn, I wish I would have got the M. Bison one because I play that dude a lot more. I definitely play M. Bison a lot more, so I'm kind of fuming. So I'll definitely have to pick up the M. Bison.
Hey, my man, I just want to quickly say that. So the way that you'll get a free Street Fighter Pixel Pals is if you with the purchase of the Street Fighter Cross Victrix Pro FS series. So if you buy one of those 6, you get one of these for free. Okay, so they're running a promotion for the month for you to get this. And also, if you go to the VictrixPro.com site, if you put the coupon code WNF, you'll get 10% off a purchase of all their core products. So all the goodies here. So let me show you. So we already talked about the Pro FS Street Fighter ones, but also the baseline, which is still an amazing stick, which is based off of the Pro FS, the Pro AF, and also the Pro AF ANC, which is the full package of the headset and all the goodies and trimmings behind it. So, all right, take it away.
A lot of good stuff on the line for people to win and participate. These wonderful sticks, and again, shouts to them for holding it down. Also, shouts to MetaView for holding it down as well too. So, big blessings for them to come through and show some love. If you haven't checked out the app, make sure you guys do so. It's basically like a collection of clips where people can just be like, "Yo, like, look at this cool thing that's going on." Go download that. I use it for Zapparino clips. Y'all can use it for the great Weds Night Fight stuff that's coming up on the deck right here. I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of clips coming out for the first, Weds Night Fights of season 5. Season 5, man. We weren't supposed to have this. We're getting it today.
Right, exactly, right. I'm like, I mean, that's if there's anything to smile about, it's the fact that there is a season 5 here. Of course, with a new addition, Dan, for those of you that are at home and able to play that character. But even still, I mean, I'm excited. There's been a lot of talk surrounding V-Shift. Is it broken? Is it not broken? What is it? How can we actually use it? I've seen typically on Twitter, there's a lot more discussion about it being broken, but that's finding out that that's not exactly the case. It seems like there's certain types of utility that you can use it on as the season goes on. Obviously, people are going to learn how to use that V-Shift a little bit better. We've seen it interrupt some of those block strings. It makes lower tier characters seem to be stronger as well. So once again, as the time goes on, it's probably going to end up being a lot more dangerous of a tool.
Yeah, we're about to see some dangerous action right here. Sakura got a little bit of those buffs, and with the nerfs of some of the top tiers, I feel like she gets to work a little bit stronger. Then again, Chun-Li didn't get hurt that hard. And round start though, Chris CCH already getting the damage on the deck and also pushing Alex Myers to the corner. You got to be careful running the the entire game with Chun-Li this season. Light kick don't just do it as well as it used to. You got to use the back heavy kick and really put your back into it.
Go for right now. Buttons are coming out. That's 3 heavy punches in a row. Alex Myers finds a good poke. If anything, another heavy punch and lands the counter hit. He's slowly walking his way out of that corner. He seemed to be on the back pedal. Those heavy punches landed him an even amount of damage. Beautiful jump in into V-Trigger activation. That's going to be some good damage as well. Alex Myers with the Chun-Li damage. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you see that change right there to take it to the corner like that. The activation, crouching mini kick though, puts it back in the corner. One more hit to do it. Oh, didn't get the confirm. You gotta finish your play, and he does so. He said one more bite to do it, and there you go. Using the V skill too to hit the fireballs. You'll see that in this matchup because that's when the changes happen in this season for the character. V skill 2 being able to like smooth onto the fireball swing. Excuse me, pardon me, but the crush V skill side switch already with this Chris CCH building up some of that V bar.
Right now, it seems to be an Alex Myers for a good crush counter, tries to go for the side switch, and now Alex Myers has his back to the wall. Of course, trying to fight his way out as we've seen him do before just last round, throwing out those normals that Chun-Li has and ends up with a crush counter as well. That forces Chris CCH to back tech into the corner, tries to make his way out with that EX. It is safe, but using feature activation. Good bait into huge possible damage as well.
The layers upon layers on that one was like really smart. My man was like, I'll bust out and take my turn back. I'm gonna take your turn back. The layers upon layers, but my man's layering on the damage. The throw, there you go. Get some meaty. There's the finish right there. Alex Myers. Listen, if the character was nerfed, if the Chun-Li Discord is crying right now, he wasn't listening the entire time. He's like, dog, I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do. I'm gonna keep winning because she's still strong, right? The economy of buttons got to be spent a little bit different. You step back. The palm of the 8 coming through in the clutch right there. You can't use it as you used to. You got to kind of sprinkle it in the right moment because it can't be whip punished. But again, Alex Myers really smart about that. Already has the first game on the deck.
Chris CCH, the nice jump in, manages to use his own normals to his advantage as now Alex Myers, as we've seen him happen so many times, turn things around fighting out of the corner. But it seems like Chris CCH with a beautiful back dash into V, skill 2. Good B&B as well into a throw. Alex is losing this match pretty quickly, but we know Chun-Li gets the hit, and and it can be more dangerous, especially after that V-trigger activation.
She's got to get a lot more going this season. She got to like really commit to the spinning bird kick a lot more because you don't get the Oki that you used to get in the last season. So again, she's got to put it back into it. But yo, Chrissy CH, full force right here. Use the V-trigger, fireball, pick up with the B skill. One more hit to do it. Gets the meaty, no vegan. Doesn't finish up the combo though. Yo, check in with the light. There's not much you can do. Don't press the damn button, Alex Myers. And the light kick to do it.
Yeah, it actually does end up closing out the round as well. We saw him trying to use the back heavy punches, as you were mentioning before, trying to see if he could crush counter that light of anything, but beautiful space for Chris CCH. I mean, you couldn't get any better than that, and him standing his ground as well, not afraid to lose a trade or two if it mattered, just keeping that corner position, and beautiful answer as well, was for the light into the Shoryuken, but Alex fights back just as easy.
Nice crouching meaty kick confirmed, gets a throw. Nice, again, getting these dash up meaties right here and just recognizing when he gets the counter hit going in, one more hit to do it. We've seen this move before. Don't show me a replay. There we go. Alex Myers said, dog, I'm gonna show you something different. Never mind. There's no alternate ending here.
He's trying to go for the throw, but of course it was tech. Chrissy CH, he has the advantage here. Heavy kick into a confirmed dash up into Shoryuken. He's gonna make sure that he ties this up in top 8 in the very first match of Street Fighter V. I'm not too sure, honestly, what the adaptation can be, really. I mean, Alex is finding his way to fight out pretty well, but Chris has changed up his approach a little bit. I mean, he's been able to sort of chill out, relax, go for those meaties. Those meaties have caught Alex Myers twice, and it's ended up with him in the corner and Chris CCH in an advantageous position.
At that point, you just stop pressing on it.
Right,
at this point,
exactly.
You get hit on the wake up like that, you gotta stop pressing, big dog. Then also, you gotta. I would like to see more of the V reversal. The trigger hasn't come in the clutch that much, so I'd like to see more of that V reversal. I'm wondering if he's just maybe afraid of. Obviously, the V system being in there, does Chris CCH maybe want to bait that out? That's a layers upon layers that's in this game right now. Even if it's not implemented like what you're seeing right here, you might get to see it at some point. Now using the V skill through the fireball, Alex Myers using that at the approach. You have to eliminate some of these tools off the table from his character. V skill through the fireball, get the job done, but there's the EX to get him down to the ground. And the dash up throw as well. The crush, the follow up.
Once again, another throw into the corner. This is the same position we've seen so many times. There's the V reversal you're talking about. Tries to go for the throw again, but manages to get the back throw. We've now reset back to mid-screen, run up, and make sure that he can get the throw. Once again, no anti-air available for Alex Myers. Can't quite go for that. The jump in. They're too powerful from Sakura, and a beautiful V-trigger activation as well.
I would have liked to see, that back heavy kick again. I think he was light. That's the unfortunate thing. The season 5 notes. It was in his head the whole time. He was looking at the notes on his head. He was like, they said, don't do it. Don't standing light kick. Maybe he went for the back heavy kick a bit too late. But all I know is right now he's a little bit late for class. Chrissy CH sitting right in front, center row, looking to draw that W on the board. One more is all he needs. But this is a bad start. I love the side switch with it too. Get the side switch, put him in the corner, make him feel unusual.
Crouch medium kick is good enough to make sure you can get a hit. EX spinning bird, you're gonna wake up into another EX. This is going to be good corner carry for Sakura. Now we're back in the corner. We've seen this happen so many times, but a back dash to avoid the throw. Throw escape, get off me if anything. It keeps the pressure on into a beautiful jump in as well. Good damage from Chris CCH.
Another throw, one more to go. Nice, blocks up the crouch medium kick. That's usually the follow-up. Careful, any hit. Oh, that could have been it. Chris CCH. We've seen this before. He's got to finish off his plate. You don't really mind. Finds a fierce bird. And now the throw. Oh, he B-shifted, but still stuck in the corner. Gets the crouching medium kick. He's in it. He's still in it. He's fighting back. He's swinging back.
He definitely is swinging back. Oh my goodness. I mean, a couple great presence of mind from Alex Myers to activate the V trigger as soon as he got the straight. As soon as he got the straight hit, it allowed him to make that comeback as necessary. That V trigger, still gotta watch out for it. Goes for some Pokaku, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna really matter much.
He did the jump in that he wanted. B skill, nice. Chris CCH getting the light, the crush, follow up B skill, building up that sun, trying to get it done. B shift back in the corner is not where you want to do that. It is so difficult because if they have the long limb coming through, you're gonna get hit the clip. Chris CCH knows that he's in a prime position with the jump in. Here we go. Good screen though.
On if anything, beautiful light, crouching light kick to check that dash in. Manages to convert it to an EX, goes for the throw once again, and that's it. Alex Myers is going to proceed on to his next match for CCH, unfortunately for him. he's going to end up being in the losers bracket. It is still double elim, so Chris CCH still doesn't have a chance to make his comeback. But I mean, great adaptations from Alex Myers. I mean, you mentioned stop hitting buttons on wake up. We saw him get counter hit twice from the crouching medium punch from Sakura. He got meated. He ended up paying for it and lost the round for it. Lost 2 actually.
Right.
He ended up conceding a game to Chris CCH. So I definitely would be a little bit more concerned about that, and he made the perfect adaptation for it.
That's true. I feel like it's obviously knowledge between the players. Like there's a reason why he's pressing on wake up to challenge some of these dashing attempts and things like that. Because he's played Chris CCH so much, he wants to stop the pressure. But Chris CCH was just too on point, and he was like, "What if I blocked? Hold on now." But that's like the minute things that could make up into so much more, and you see that right there. And also him just not letting Chris CCH just run all over him, right? He was like, "What if I started putting the aggression on the deck, and you got to deal with that?" You saw Chris CCH try to do the P shift. But just too far out, there weren't any buttons from Alex to get the slowdown, to get the either the V breaker or his own sort of approach. So you can see Chris CCH kind of dabbling in that mechanic. And again, I told you guys, if you guys are looking for that clean gameplay, you're gonna see a spurts of the new mechanic here and there. Not everyone's labbed that out, and that V shift system is gonna be very specific. It's not gonna be something that people are gonna be like, I got it, I know how to use it. Like it is on purpose something harder to use, and for a lot of people out there, it might actually be more difficult to utilize that are in the lower rank. So I think as time goes on, as the months go on, you're gonna see the layered upon layered defense to make people second guess or put something different on the table. So we can put something different on the table. We got Hilux versus
a Ryu player. I mean, to be fair, listen, man, he knows what he's about. He knows what he came here to do. He knew what character he came in to play. And what a time to play Ryu 2 Season 5. Received huge changes.
Yeah.
Bunch of different confirms. Great change to the V-Trigger 2 adaptation as well. Being able to use that mid-combo instead of it being completely reserved to a parry. I've seen big damage come out from that. I mean, I was watching Punk stream the other day when he was bringing out the Ryu. If anything, it proved that it had a bunch of damage in the potential. I think the changes are great for Ryu.
Yeah, I think his character is doing well for himself, and even if it's still Mr. Vanilla out here, even if people that play Ryu are going to restaurants ordering a warm glass of water, stale bread, and a side of dirt, this character definitely has the grime this season. He got a little bit of the grime. They definitely let him shine. They were like, "Listen, you were in Fortnite. You're in Fortnite now. It's time for you to work, dog. You're the name. You're on the face of the game. It's time for you to work." He's working right here. On the other hand, Akuma got a few nerves. Got to spin the bar to side switch, and a little bit more difficult for him to do the EX Fireball. But at the same time, just a toolkit, a Street Fighter 5. Again, Fireballs on aisle 6, Toxins on aisle 12. Let's see how things work out.
Cool. Try to challenge it. That's -2. That's Solar Flexes. You got to be careful with that as Ryu or anything. Good spacing from Hilux. I mean, we've seen sort of Ryu player. I've been noticing he's getting walked down. There's the, oh my goodness, look at that damage. That's exactly what I was talking about, man. That's the change that he needs. If he gets another hit, he's going to be in a bad spot on the side of Hilux. It's going to be pretty crazy.
Oh, the wake up.
And he's just going to get
You know what he thought? He was like, "Yo, Ryu players, all you guys do on CFN is double dash." But my man said, "I'm just going to put a single one on. I'm on a diet today. I'm on a diet." But yo, my man did come to play. Ryu player out here, I love those adaptations, making Hilux feel unusual with the EX Fireballs and stuff like that. But here's a rebuttal right here. Come back down to the ground, into the corner.
Right now, the Ryu player knows at least fight his way out of the corner, going for the crouching medium kick into the fireball. Low forward in the fireball is always time. It's constant confirm, easy confirm for Ryu. It's something that he's had for multiple games. It's allowing him to fight his way out of the corner. He's been slowly chipping away. Again, look at that damage. The punch directly to the chest. There's a fly into another one twice. Directly into the chest. Oh my goodness, cracked his sternum. If anything, Akuma struggling for breath. Ryu player sitting pretty easily, making the first round.
Who is this? I want to know who this is.
Yeah, I want to know who this is.
Is this Bi? Is this you? Is this you in the back playing, dog?
What's happening, man? Where did he come from? I haven't seen this name. He wasn't here last week. I don't remember seeing him the week before. Who is this mysterious player?
Who's playing the Karate Man out here? I'm gonna do some deep dive. Yo, chat, do a deep dive when we get back to the match. Ryu player with the first one, already getting it done, working out, and now Hilux though making me look like a liar, getting the low, didn't confirm. I feel like there's moments where he needs to confirm a little bit heavier, and that's the thing about Akuma. You got to be able to use all the tools. The tools are great. We can't use them. It's no big deal.
He's really been beautiful slice side switch from Ryu as well is going to be big damage, or at least a good enough number of damage in the corner. Goes for the light, tickle throws into another one, manages to toss Hylix if anything, goes for the V trigger cancel and the activation. See if he can put Ryu, back into the corner. He manages to get some good pressure.
Sweep activation, of course, get the plus frames going. Trying to feel real positive. I like the parry. But the gray life, that means if you get hit just like that, one fireball did a ton of damage. EX, careful, one more will connect and it'll be damaged. No DP, I can't believe my man didn't just bust out, but the crouching BB kick catches the walk-in. Close the door in your face. He's rude about that. Ryu, you thought he was a nice dude, but he's real rude about it. He's like, I see someone in the distance, I'm gonna close the door. I gotta get going to my appointment. I'm not gonna hold this door up for you, dog. Sorry.
I mean, Hylix has to watch his feet. I've been seeing him get clipped by a lot of these low forwards. I've been seeing him get crushed counter by a sweep. Misses the donkey kick and manages to get the short U pin as well. The anti-air was good. Manages to make sure the Ryu player can at least have good enough positioning. Not going to combo that time, but he is going to keep him at least a good enough distance. Hylix has to find his way in, goes for the DP. Get out of his skies, if anything.
I want to be the anti-airs and keeping the pressure on the fireballs. Crouching kick has been so buffed. And now this, like, if you finally confirms on the Tatsu, like into the Tatsu, you actually get that knockdown. You don't have to worry about if they're ducking or not. Hylix going in with the activation, building up a lot of bar, but you got to be able to use this bar to cook, and it's pretty much like two good confirms. Nice DP, do the double fireballs. Yo, finish the plate though, finish the job. Big jump, and there's the win. Ryu.
Oh my goodness. Wow, man. I mean, that was, a quick 2-0, I would say, for Ryu player. And we got a chance to see some of those changes as well. That V trigger 2 damage is insane, especially into the combo. Like that was crazy. Akuma got hit once, as far as I saw, like one time, and then everything just changed after that. That did mental damage to Hylix, I would say. I would have mental damage from that much.
Right. I mean, that's the life of a Akuma player, right? You definitely die really quickly if you get hit. Right. You die when you are killed when you play Akuma and you get hit. That's just how it is. But the thing is, it's just that he has more access to these things that, he didn't have before, where he didn't have consistency before. Ryu, I'm sorry. I keep saying Ryu because we had a Fortnite joke this weekend. But anyway, Ryu definitely has now access to more of the damage that confirms that he has been needing for a long time, right? They finally buffed him. Capcom's like, fine, I'm tired of your whining. I'm tired of you guys adding me with all this stuff. It's time to let this character shine. And you see it here. Chat, have you found out who this person is? It's you? Then lie between, it's not you. You're a liar. You're absolutely a liar. And why am I in the X-Men versus Street Fighter stage? Because I want to give you guys something special, because I know you guys want to donate to the Matcherino. If I'm here giving you special stages, you can do something special for me and give me some love in the Matcherino. Give it to the players. Show them some love. We got Big Neff coming through.
Oh,
the man of the darkness, okay? He won the CPT regional thing against Samurai. That was ridiculous. I was watching it, and I was like, there's no way that Nephew's going to win. I'm sorry, Nephew. There's no way Nephew's going to win. Samurai, he don't touch a controller. He just floats in the sky. He's just on a different plane. My mistake. I'm sorry. Call me out for it.
I don't know, man. If you've been paying attention to Street Fighter V competitive play at all, whether you've been watching the CPT regional, or just like St. Colos was putting out there, or just paying attention to tournaments, Nephew came onto the scene and worked his butt off from what it is that I remember seeing him play. I mean, especially with a character like Colleen, a character that we've seen has potential, but everyone's not going to rush to play Colleen. She's still one of those more niche characters. You don't see that at the high level. I don't really think she's that great of a character either. She has great tools, but at the same time, I think when it compared to other characters like Seth, for instance, obviously, you're not going to look the best. And Nephew really has made some strides to, oh my goodness, I love watching Colleen play, if anything. She's one of my favorite characters in this game, actually. I love watching her.
I love watching her play. I don't like playing against her. I don't think many people playing against her. And the way that Nephew plays, he can get real defensive with it and then open up your defense at the same time and just shut down your tools. Like, he's like really great about dismantling you and just saying, listen, I know what you want to do. And he knows what to do. And this good old Dookie right here. And he's fought Akumas that are like Samurai. You know he knows how to do this matchup. But then again, maybe Dookie got something different on the line here. Got something real different for him. Maybe he's got some different tech that Samurai didn't do. And already, with the great round start, walking to the corner, finds a meaning kick into the red fireball. Back dash, though, finds a confirm, fears, goes up the icicle.
Managing to use the teleport to get out. Use the EX. Demon flips all the way over and puts Nephew back in the corner. He's got that extra reach to his normals though.
Ooh,
Standing heavy punch. That could have been, if that was a commit, that definitely could have turned the tide for Nephew. Crouching medium kick on the side of Colleen. Just trying to see if he can find anything. I mean, Haduki's been keeping the pressure on him, and the throw might be the start Nephew needs, especially when you lead it with another one.
Oh, nice. Finds a meaty,
nice.
gets him with the EX. Arm break, this should be it right there. Gotta pop that one back in place and get back into it, Haduki. And that was difficult. You see Nephew just kind of wailed on him, finally confirmed. And even when, you know, her V-trigger runs out, like, Colleen's still super strong. I would actually say because her V-trigger runs out so quickly, some might even be able to play with another one later on in the round. That they actually feel like they kind of buffed her in a weird way, especially with the V system being what it is. You might be able to get another one if you know, your time your V-shift stuff right. Oh, nice conversion right here.
Immediately using the setup as well. Look how much distance she gained towards the corner off of that setup. Haduki definitely has to fight his way out. This is the exact positioning, excuse me. You definitely want Nephew to be able to have Colleen in this case, especially if somebody like Akuma goes for the sweep in the V-trigger activation, manages to catch the backdash, goes for the throw. What will be the setup from here on out?
I like that check though on those dash. You go 16 to 25 and you mind the speed limit. Yo comes rushing on through his own self. Activation off the red fireball. Haduki.
Throw immediately. Air fireballs, two of them coming at you, but Nephew's gonna hold his ground. Here, he has to fight out of the corner, slowly making his way out. Duki's giving him the space, giving him some respect and beautiful.
Oh my
dash
God!
and
Off the
confirmed. That's going to be it. Nephew confirms the critical art, manages to make sure he can close out this round, giving him the first game in this set.
I can't believe he timed it that perfectly. All the other Colleen players, they would have ran out of juice a long time ago. But that dude is just long lasting with his energy. And the way that they made the changes, like, you know, her V-trigger isn't, I guess from what I've read at least, doesn't last as long, but he's still acclimated to it. Like, he's already like, okay, cool, I'll just use it at this right moment. He has been really strong about V-trigger usage. Like, he's always been really one of the better Colleen players that's been, you know, better about that kind of system. Like, okay, I only have this amount of time, I'm gonna spend it like this. And now getting the double crush, doubling down on a Thursday like that. Double cheek double on the Thursday, Nephew, I see.
On a Thursday afternoon?
On Thursday afternoon? Double crush up on a Thursday?
Managing to find a good damage as well on the side of Haduki. He is forced him back into the corner, so this is at least a good look for Duki so far. He's trying to make his way out. Didn't cancel into the V-trigger. V-trigger 2, if anything, proving to be very, very useful for Colleen. And definitely the typical choice. Beautiful whip punish as well with the fierce. Manages to move in, try to see if he can bait out the throw. Wait for the frame trap and manages to punish the crush. Manages to punish the V-trigger activation.
What happened there? That was a weird interaction. Side switch don't matter to Nephew though. This should be a punish. Yes, sir. Fireball right into the super. CA, I'm gonna see you next round. Not enough. Hold on now. Hold on now. Yeah, he from his face, but gets a jump in in his place. That was still dire. You know when you hit someone with a super and you're like, you just want them to die. You're like, damn, I hope this does it. And they don't. You're like, damn it. The pins can start getting sweaty. Haduki's still in it though, but that was expensive. Then again, for Akuma, they can spin that bar and have some ready in the second or third if it needs to be like that.
Right now, Haduki is holding his ground, backing up, giving him the control of anything but good punish from Haduki. Make sure he go on the counter for, but of course Nephew gets the confirm, goes right back into it as well. Corner carry, what will be? He has to back up and manages to use the retreating air fireball. Tatsu's his way out. Now we're back at mid-screen. Who will be the first one to gain the corner here? Counter hit on the fireball and throw. It seems like Haduki's gaining space towards the corner.
I like that he's just kind of not overextending it. Before he definitely was nice.
Oh, nice.
Interrupt the dash. You got one more to do it. Haduki gotta do it. Do it now, Gohan. Do it now. Jump back East Fireball. Do it now. The throw. He walked up with the armor of God. Gripped him up and said, dog, sit back down. The armor of God. Nothing could stop him. Nothing could stop him as he marched down the street. Nothing's going to stop me from thanking Mario for coming through the party at 36. Maverick, also thank you for dropping off the homies coming through. You guys are coming through Season 5. Weds Night Fights is the first tournament of the week. First tournament, actually, I should say, of the season.
Yeah,
Take a seat.
of the new season.
Yeah, we're 1-1 right here. Y'all come at the right time. This is the climax right here between Nephew and Haduki, who is definitely putting on a clinic right here against the Mans.
Haduki's throwing out fireballs. Seems like for right now, he's trying to keep Nephew out. Gain the space. I completely respect that. But every time he makes an inch forward, he can't whiff that. Nephew's proven that he's ready to watch for that counter hit. Tries to go for the retreat. Goes for the jumping cross up light. Not going to be much. Finds a good B&B at least and manages to get the hit as well. Doesn't confirm it into anything. And now Hadouki has a good corner.
Oh, here we go. So he confirms. Oh, Nephew landing that. Get the EX. Parabellum. The dash up.
Nice.
You see the stagger step. Wait for him to do something. Wake up EXDP. No sympathy or empathy for that bad DP. And this should be this Nephew on set point, taking everything back. And just like that, I'm telling you, once he finds his momentum, he stops and he starts eliminating your toolkits off the table, it might be a wrap. Hadouki, show me something different. I'm trying to see this go to the final game, final round. Let's go. Come on now. Come on now, Hadouki. Come on now.
To be fair, he has proven time and time again beautiful standing medium kick, manages to get the whiff punish against Nephew, and now he's going to back up, throw more fireballs, goes for the counter hit as well, or just in the standing light, trying to check a beautiful EX from Nephew to make sure that he's getting through that fireball, but Hadouki's not giving it up, goes for the demon flip throw and manages to get it. Hadouki, I'm not sure exactly what he's like, moving in, moving out, not sticking to his normal plan. He's trying to change up the game. I at least respect that.
Try him with a flip mode, but try to say with the character, no! Oh! And you see Nephew again, no sympathy, no empathy for any of these bad DPs. That's stun, and it's done. Nephew is going to take this, the scaling. Oh wait, never mind. Hold on, reset. Hold up now. Oh, Nephew getting cheeky with it. He didn't believe. I didn't believe it either, but now I believe in him. It ain't even Sunday, but I definitely believe in Nephew as he takes it. I thought he was gonna be able to take it with the scaling, but he didn't believe. I like that. When you don't know, you're like, hold up now. Let me just do something cute with it. Let me just put a little bow on it and do something different with it. But Nephew moving through, you can see the Akuma experience. He's kind of deleting the fireball game off the table too. So Hadouki wasn't able to kind of throw out the plasma as much. My man had to put that back in his pocket and say, okay, I gotta go return this to aisle 6, and I can't use this one right here. I have my receipt, and I can't use this. But Nephew, just super strong at dismantling people and just, find the tendencies and just breaking them down. He's really good about playing people, just in general.
Right, exactly. I agree. I mean, every single whiff punish that he got, we saw that confirm into big damage, into obviously the DP motion punch with the ice shard falling down from the sky would end up with him having some sort of setup, managing to get the throw or keep the meaty or dash him to the corner. It just overall ended up not being too well for Akuma, but I think the fireballs were kind of working out at least for a little bit. I mean, most of the time I saw him even get the hit or Nephew achieve the momentum was mostly when he wasn't using those fireballs. Whenever he stuck out those buttons, it always ended up with a whiff punish that ended up making it harder for him to fight back.
I mean, to be honest, like when you're dealing with fireballs with that character, like with Colleen, she's got to make like a predictive read. Either has to spin bar in terms of V trigger or EX. Otherwise, she has to hold that. Listen, y'all gonna have to hold some great action here. We're not done yet. You're gonna see the other one in the. If you missed it, you have to head up the meta view for that one. But now we're gonna move on to Dankadilla's coming through. We ain't seen the homie come through in the tournament. I've been watching. He's been returning to the streams, and I know Sim ain't top 10 anymore. Finally, we've taken down the Simquisition. Dank was one of the casualties in that. It's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Dank. But Sim was just too powerful. They had to nerf him, but he's still been working. Even Dank feels like Sim's okay. Like he feels like Sim is like still strong. I think Sim is still strong too. But let's see how it works out. Stupendous with a newly minted, newly enhanced ROG out here on the roids.
This is definitely this is my favorite costume too, man. I really do like this costume. The classic boxer outfit, if anything. Dankadilla's does manage to get some good hits though and keeps the pressure going. My goodness, it's already not looking too good for Stupendous. And it's biding his time though. Beautiful slide on him. Make sure he can get a little bit of damage. The throw might be what he needs. Goes to the overhead, and that's a good punish from Dank.
Max distance right here. Nice little tap right there, but -4. Harder to deal with, especially at max range. Nice interruption. Nice anti. Well, I thought the anti-airs were dead. Hold up now. They said it was dead. Hold on now. They said it was dead. The Sims players out there said it was over. A little bit of sniper on the roof right there, but he's just pecking away. Knows that he just needs one more hit to really do it and get that play.
But for right now, though, good confirm and manages to finish it off. Dankadilla's is going to be able to cement this first round for himself in the set against Stupendous. Stupendous hasn't really been able to fight much. Dank has just kept on the pressure with his Dalsum, and clearly, I mean, those nerfs must not mean much if everybody's feeling upset about it or a little bit questionable.
Careful now, Fawn. People gonna subtweet you and be like, what do you know? Gold dude's gonna be like, bro, the character's dead. But it takes more than just nerfs to get people to stop playing a character or stop from getting them to work. And obviously, Dank has been in a position where Sim wasn't always that strong, and he could definitely keep it going. But right here, Stupendous is working, putting his back into it. ROG does a ton of damage when he gets in. They gotta find a way out of this corner. Slide, but had to pay a little bit of a toll. Doesn't get the confirm. Dash up throw.
Seems like Stupendous manages to clip the legs, if anything, sweep him off his feet, and lands himself around against Dankadillas. This is the turnaround that we needed. What does Stupendous learn? Goes for the rush punch, if anything. Manages to use the standing light as well to interrupt Dankadillas' pressure. Even still manages to get the hit anyway.
Yep, hold the throw. Corner pressure not as strong for Sim this season. Doesn't matter. Nap time. Back to mid-screen. Tuck him in. Stupendous. Getting checked for coming in. Counter hit. Constant pressure from Dankadillas using the EX Fireball, but I like this jump up from Stupendous. The side switch.
Go for it here. Going for the edge. Go for the edge. Oh,
he's going to make it work. He's going to make it work.
And the jump in. This might be huge into the CA. Stupendous real and cracked Dawson across the forehead.
We got to check this dog.
First point.
We got to check him. I need to see the medical records, the medical history of Rog. What's going on? We need to hit him with the drug test. My man hit him hard, and you see the nerf right there. When you hit them from the skies, no surprise you're gonna get a big follow up, and that's exactly what happened. Sim players, clip with that. I know you Sim play. I don't even need to ask y'all to clip that because I know you're gonna clip it right now. You just Capcom, please. But that is a dangerous thing to go to the skies. This character has a lot of ways to punish it. I've actually been watching that on Twitter a lot. It's looking mad painful right here for Dang, as Stupendous has got the first one.
Right now, he is at least able to use meditate, at least keep himself in the air for a little bit. Manages to land the jumping heavy punch, but Stupendous has him in the corner. The rush punch is going to be enough. Counter hit goes for the instant air again. It's still going to be harder and harder. I mean, Stupendous still has to fight. I mean, Dankadillas is keeping the pressure going.
And he's still able to get these anti-airs that people said they weren't in there. Yo, the throw bait. There you go. Gets
nice.
a stun. Damage on the deck. Roast him up. Talk about him. Tell him his shoes are ugly.
If anything. Immediately, and instant air. Yoga fire, if anything. Or I should say honestly, the yoga flame. It's too strong. I mean, he's had a rough time. Crush counter.
Hold on now.
Stupendous, here we go. He's rushing him down. The minute he gets that hit, Stupendous, he is going in.
And he's willing to swing. And honestly, if you throw the button while you float, you get that crush, you get that follow up. You know, you got to be careful about how you set up these buttons. And being caught in the corner is not where you want to be. Sim does not like being here. He doesn't want to pay rent. He didn't pay for this house. They got cockroaches in here. He's trying to leave, dog, but there's a stun and done. Stupendous on the verge of sitting Dankadillas out. Said, dog, I don't know. Maybe the Simquisition was right. Maybe the Discord people were right.
Yeah, it seems like for right now that Stupendous has fought back. He's happened exact same last game. He evened it up and then he ended up taking it, but Dankadillas has to do something. Gets the counter hit at least, goes for the standing roundhouse from Balrog. It's still not going to be enough. Good throw to keep that corner position. Don't let him out. You can't let him go with anything. You don't want Dawson to get out. He's trying. He's teleporting, throwing out every single button you can find, but a good punish. Dankadillas can get his way out.
He said, hold on now, I'm with a V-ship. I think he was hoping for a button, and that's one of the things where you can check them with a break and go back to neutral. You probably want to get a punish, though. Big jump in. EX to the corner, use the B skill, doubling down, more bar spit. Hit to do it. Oh, EX scale, though. Activation, the spit, right in front of the face. Fade away, one more hit to do it. Fun. Oh, he ran right into it.
Shift immediately to get out as well. He's trying to check him in the air as well. Dankadillas, he's trying to hold on. This is Stupendous. You gotta find it. This is the patient game. He's waiting. He's trying to see what's going on.
Oh, he fell to it.
Dankadillas. At the last minute, he tried to do the turn punch. He tried to get out, if anything, but Dankadillas takes that away and ties it up 1-1.
He set him up, dog. He said, I'll meet you at the bank at 9:50, and we're going to rob it. He never showed up the entire time. He never showed up. The cops swarmed the place, and they were like, you have an accomplice? He was like, I guess not. But now we're 1-1. Dankadillas Stupendous, and Dank's going to the skies. My man's just, he's down bad for the skies, dog. He definitely wants to go up in there, but we've seen him get crushed and punished for it, so he has to be careful. We've seen the crush counter follow-ups and things like that. Backs away, so a little bit of a trade. Dang, in prime position to take this still, though. He's still good.
Goes for the standing roundhouse, good anti-air from Dankadillas as well, trying to make sure he can keep on that pressure where he can. But Stupendous being a little bit more aggressive, gets the counter hit as well, and manages to land the rush punch. He's trying to find anything good. Confirm once again the standing light into the straight punch is going to be enough. EX as well to follow through.
Oh, the V-ship! Using the break right there. That's so smart. Yo, get some distance. It's not you, it's me. I need some time apart. But Stupendous, he's real persistent, wants to stick to you like Gorilla Glue, ain't leaving. Needs to find these confirms. It's hard because if you don't have the charge and you're just walking up, you'll only be pressing buttons unless you get the uppers going. One more to do it though, if that EX would have been it, but there's a nap time. Stupendous again on set point.
Immediately getting that confirmed throw. making sure that Stupendous can go up around. Will this be the set point? Can Stupendous take it, or is Negatilus going to try and fight back? Obviously, he is given one hell of a time for Stupendous to try and win this set. Goes for the EX to see if he can catch him on the recovery, but not going to quite find it there. Manages to land it, and once again, the counter hit. Negatilus having such a hard time getting out of the corner.
Yeah, I feel like he's got to work really hard. And you see why the rush punches put him in the corner. Nap time coming on through. And this character gets like a fake kind of throw loop going. You got to be careful. Slide, no activation though. They got to do something to stay alive, because I see that bar at the bottom building. You see that bar, Vaughn? You see that bar building? You know what's coming. You know what's coming. You in the chat, you know what's coming too. You know what's about to happen if you're not careful.
Manages to use the V-Trigger 2 activation. Keep the pressure. V-Shift as well to try to see if he can get out. Goes for the EX, followed up by something else. Another rush punch, getting into the block stun. V-Shift once again to get off with this. Oh my goodness, he didn't actually get the punish on that. I was so scared. Dawson
EX upper
for his eyes immediately. The EX to make sure that he can get out. Going for the throw.
Going for the throw.
V-Shift as well. Negatilus, you got the
EX. Oh, there's a punish. Okay, he's still alive. He's still alive. Oh, he still has a chance. V-Shift couldn't do anything about it because there was no follow-up from Negatilus. Stupendous has got bar at the bottom. Is he gonna use it? Stuck in the corner. Careful. Put the rush punch to the face. And that'll do it right there. Stupendous being able to give sim players another chance to complain for another whole week. We got to hear about this for a whole other week. It won't be a dude like Negatilus. He's so chill. He's definitely one of those sim players that just takes everything in stride, and he's so, it's fine, it's whatever. But the other sim players are going to be clipping that. But that was a great match. You got to give a lot of credit to Negatilus to hold on. I feel like, some of those air approaches he kind of took down. He was no longer down bad for going up to the skies. He was like, hold on now. Let me just compose myself and stay grounded. But that's the problem. If you have to stay grounded, you're kind of limiting your access to a lot of the Sims toolkits. So you don't get to, fade on through a lot of the other dash punches. And he doesn't really want to fight on the ground that well. And you saw what happened there. But shout out to Stupendous on that one. Did really strong. Once he got him in the corner, it was looking long. And, Stupendous can be moving on in the bracket. And so are we. And so if you guys haven't moved on to the match arena, I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth. Make sure you guys do that. Run the codes, all of them. For the old games and the new games, show some love. Because if you don't, I'm going to find out. I'm just saying. As it pops up on the screen.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Can we get to the nice number? Can we get to the nice number, please? Can we get to the nice number?
$3 more is all it takes. $3 more.
One more dollar so we can hit the nice.
Come on, please.
Also, we're going to surpass it, of course, people. But I want to hear the nice number, okay? Please.
Please.
You're surprised I'm not standing? If you guys donate to, how about this? If you get past 100, I'll stand for you. How about that? You get one match of me standing. If you get past 100, how about that? Drop some money on it, and I'll start standing for you. That's CPT only. And if you're not showing love in the match arena, I ain't gonna do it. We're gonna show you some love with this new match right here. I'm not saying, why would I be standing? You gotta show me love in the match arena, and then I'll stand up. How about that? How about that? Show me love in the match arena, I'll be standing. We're gonna stand on to the next match here. What do we got here, Fawn? What we got going on?
Well, it seems like for right now that we are dealing with the choline versus the Akuma. And it seems like, if anything, that it is a bit of a. This is the same thing as before. This is Nephew versus Hilux.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we saw the Akuma player that Nephew tried to fight before. I don't know if this is going to be as good. I'm gonna be real with you. He has to find some sort of adaptation to make this work out for him better. Yeah,
I mean, this is definitely difficult, man. Oh man, it's just difficult because you definitely know the Nephew's been playing this character for a long time and fighting people. Look at the challenge, the denial of the service right here puts him in the corner with the Parabellum full corner push.
Seems like right now the Nephew is holding on to the EX Fireball. He keep the pressure, great shimmy as well. Alex is fought his way out of the corner. He's getting there into a V-Trigger activation, trying to force Nephew back. But if anything, that's going to be pretty bad for him. Hilux is going to see this round already over and done.
Nice stuff right there. Again, Nephew finding these moments to just do a ton of damage, and that's the name of the game. You're not going to win the neutral game in full against this character. He's got a lot of tools, but if you find those moments, you convert just like that, interrupting the button, but the back throw on the wake up, though, defensive push. You got to push this character in the corner and make them feel uncomfortable in terms if you're a Akuma right here. Nice confirm right here on the counter hit. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, V-shift as well. Okay, we see. All right. Okay, so I guess everybody else was watching the match that just happened, huh? So everyone just be hitting that. Oh, everybody hitting that V-shift button now.
Mm-hmm. They learn and learn it.
Scared anymore.
They said, hold up now. This is a thing right here. Let me work. Let me work. Someone's okay. When we come back from the break with a V ship like that, that's pretty sick. When we come back from the break, you're gonna see your boy standing. How about that, Chemical? You got it. Let's go. Falls to the fireball. Full push to the corner. Max range on the parabellum, hard to punish. Nephew in prime position. He's not gonna overextend if you don't need to. Even with Hilux all that bar at the bottom, definitely make the comeback.
Seems like for right now, though, that Nephew is having the lead. Manages to get the drop as well. The ice falls down. Manages to keep him boxed on long enough for Colleen to be able to get that final hit.
Yeah. Again, once again, Nephew. Dog, you probably played so many Kuma matches. You played Samurai so many times. You've been thinking about Samurai when you eat your breakfast. All you see is his bald head in the milk. All you're thinking about is fighting Samurai for weeks upon weeks. Every other, and this is no offense to any other Akuma player, but you know the matchup and you know how to fight him in style. On the same other hand, has Hilux done the same? He's got to pull something out of his pocket. Meets him down on the ground, already getting that full combo conversion of the corner.
Right now, Nephew manages to get the crush counter hit thanks to the standing heavy. Manages to juke out Hilux as well, at least for a little bit, but good punish. Good whip punish as well. Manages to land the counter hit. The Nephew answers right back. Manages to get the hit and keeps corner pressure. How will Hilux be able to answer this one? Manages to shimmy him a little bit, but dashes in and eats a fireball to the face, followed by the V-trigger cancellation and the VP.
Yeah, falls to the fireball, unfortunate. V-shift right through, and there you go.
Okay.
Using a defensive V-shift to get the spacing. And this is, I'm telling you, this is what I'm talking about. People are gonna start finding different things about this, the V-shift system. Start figuring things out. Start understanding how to utilize things. EX connects, that's a full push to the corner right here. Yep, using the ender of the parabellum. Pull him down with the fireball. That's unfortunate. Hold the throw, put him in a coffin though.
Right now, though, the EX is going to be able to keep him there. Shimmies him, gets the good hit, keeps the corner position for any sort of opportunity to make this work. Anything. It seems like for right now, the jump in is good enough. Manages to lead it to a decent confirm as well. Goes for the low. And gets another good confirm. He's keeping his corner position. It's hard for Hilux to fight out, but goes for the V skill.
More.
Not going to
Can
be
he land that
enough.
final hit?
He has to be able to.
All you gotta get is that one bit to do it. That one bit to do it. Nephew with the
Oh,
back
the
heavy
standing-
kick to do it.
standing
Swinging them
roundhouse.
shoes. The only things. You into that? I got that. Says Nephew. Says Nephew, the guy. All right? Nephew, I'm telling you, he's been fighting Akumas. He's been fighting demons for his whole life. He's been fighting demons this entire time, people. He's been fighting, since he had to fight Samurai, he's been fighting demons. And look at how it works out. My man said, any Akuma except to me, I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna take him down. And just like that, Nephew moving on the bracket. There you go, people. There you got the stand up. There you go. There you go. You got the stand up.
Claps all around. Claps all around.
If you want another one, another $100 on the line. Let's go. Make it keep it running. It's the first tournament of this season of Street Fighter V Season 5. Can we keep it moving? Another 100 on it. Let's go. Keep running it.
Exactly
My
what we
dog
love to
keeps
see.
ruining my thing.
We love to we love to see it. Just like we love animals and pets, if anything. But
Yeah.
maybe not in this situation exactly.
Yeah, my dog came up. He was like, "Why are you standing up? What's going on over there, bro? You having fun coming through too? Can you go somewhere, Odin? Yo, if you got the Odins, drop them in the chat. Or if you got any emos, drop them in the chat in general. Just show some hype and love for all this great Wednesday Night Fights action that we have for the season 5. Already seen the V-shift come into play, and even if it's not like the deepest type of usage, like I'm just gonna maneuver my way right here. It's still cool to see that new mechanic being like tossed around and used. You know, I think that's really sick. You know, I think that's really sick.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you. It seems like for right now that Supinus and Chris CCH are back in there. This is going to be the next match to be looking at. Chris CC, he has the Ryu selected, but even still, we don't know if he's actually going to end up picking.
You ain't about that life,
No
Chris
way.
CCH. You ain't
There's
about
no
that
way.
life. His Bay has been buffed. Sakura's been buffed. Like honestly, it's okay. He ain't gonna do that. You know, when you got a character like Sakura's been buffed, and like, you know, he's actually been like, dog, I wish I could just go back to Sakura. She's so cool. But like, now he can, and now that Gao's been nerfed in a way that I feel like it affects his playstyle because like it's no longer about the rush on spot, like better zoning. He could just go to his Bay, the one that he came to the prom with. He ain't gotta go to somebody else. He ain't gotta find somebody else. He just goes back to the one that he was supposed to be with.
Thank you. Immediately, we're gonna open things up with an immediate SPD. Chris CCH doing some good damage as well. Of course, using the V skill to see if he can eat any buttons, check anything that Chrissy CH might be able to throw out against him. Stupendous obviously has the lead thanks to that beautiful SPD he got at the very beginning, but I listen. See, there it is. V-skill immediately into SPD once again. Look, if this was me, if
this was you, what would you do?
Me? Well, give up because I can't play like grapplers like this. This is ridiculous.
This hurts.
I'm not one to talk. Cody's not a grappler, but he does have a command grab. That's typically who I play, but even still.
Careful now. Careful now, Fawn.
Hey,
they gonna subtweet you. They gonna subtweet you.
Listen. Not as bad as Zangief though. That's all I'm saying. Listen, look, we got some buffs, but it ain't that bad.
Yeah, you're right. You definitely, it ain't like that. You definitely only get that V trigger. The walking concealer that is this character. But then again, you gotta lay hands on the man to make it happen. Stupendous caught in the corner. Chrissy CH trying not to overextend. Here's a suck on Max, but nothing happens from that. And you see Chris trying to get the heavy. Oh, but that's enough.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. I was a little bit concerned. Breath was held because I was trying to see if it was going to end up going wide, if he wasn't going to be able to make it, but he does end up closing out the round.
Thank God. Yeah, you definitely don't want to let this character stay alive. Like, you don't want to let a character like Sakura deal with the damage. And with that quick dash or the thing like this, we get the crush that V's completely in the corner, where her corner pressure is really good too. Rushing when she gets triggered, you don't want that to happen. Right here, Chrissy CH with a great round start. But again, it's all about that overextension. We've seen him overextend too many times against the flex. You got to be careful of that.
Seems like for right now, Chrissy CH isn't trying to put himself in a precarious position. You see, he keeps backing up.
V-shift!
V-shift, and it's a punish. Oh, Chrissy CH
does it again!
SPD!
Oh
my goodness. Okay, oh gosh.
Big brain.
Like, bro, do you have protect? What's going on here? We see the V-shift used more and more into a confirmed finish for Chrissy CH. Good punish as well. Yo, you got the tech Chrissy CH?
I guess that is. He's like, I'm gonna fall with the Ace Fireball. Right. It's a good thing to fall with the Ace Fireball anyway. You get the plus range.
Right,
but I like that he was so aware. But I like that he put his double down on it. But you put in the corners, not where you want to V-shift, because it's so obvious and it's so easy to get that. Oh man, the whip punish. Things that are easy, nice, confirm off the heavy punch. One more hit for the stun. Got to get it done. Ace Fireball doubling down with the pressure to get the overhead. But Smith didn't have the trigger to activate off the fierce.
Chrissy CH, he's just trying to hold this. Look, listen, I will be playing just like this too. But I don't want to get close because I'm scared.
Because like this? Like this?
Literally exactly like that. Don't let
V-shift, where are you going? Where are you going?
Come back here, little girl. Sit down, if anything. EXDP to follow Chrissy CH needs to get something going. Crush counter, and that's going to be it. Into air confirmed for him. That's going to be the first game going to Chrissy CH.
That is so sick. That the V-shift stuff, okay, we haven't seen many of the tournaments. At NLBC today, there weren't that many people V-shifting, but you can see the effect here. People back and forth, rotating the defensive options is another one on the line that is also able to put on some offense. Yo, Tio coming through with the party 12. Welcome to the V-shift, V-trigger, Street Fighter 5 tournament out here. We definitely doing things different out here in the Weds Night Fights. So, take a seat and, grab something to eat because we got some long fights ahead of us. Already, Chris CCH with the first one. Stupendous not down and out just yet, and this is a great start right here. Pull him down to the ground.
Right now, he's using that V-skill to check for those pokes, checks for those buttons. Give anything to follow up with the SPD, but even still, Chris is holding on to the corner positioning, and she can't be swinging for the fences here. You got to be more careful and goes for the meaty. Standing light is going to be the stun here, and to maximize damage for Chrissy CH. Using the 2 bars makes the most sense, especially if it closes out the round.
And this is, you see right here how difficult it is to fight out. The Geek players, also people that have suffered. They didn't get too much this patch and watch everybody else. They're sitting inside their house, watch everyone else have fun. There's the crush with Chrissy CH, trying to make a repeat of these situations where you put him in the corner, make it feel real unusual, and then get the win. Get that big W, though. Here you go. It's time. Run the tables, baby. You at the casino. The walking casino that is this character.
Get out of there. You gotta get out of there. If anything, the V skill as well manages to scare him away. Use the V-trigger activation just to make it a little bit more plus for him. And find a way out, EX SPD once again. Here we go. Will he go for the DP? He won't. Into a nice confirm from Stupendous. Gonna end up walking it down. Use the V-skill again. Immediate great dash check from the crouching light to make sure he can get the follow-up SPD. He's still got that presence of mind. Stupendous is not out of it mentally. You can tell.
Oh, he's definitely not out of it. He took off the wings. He said the wings are off. The wings are off. I'm not going north. I'm taking you south. That's what's happening. Nice
Oh, here
EX.
we
That's
go.
going to connect. SPD down to the ground. Plant Soccer retreats and goes low for the three-piece meaty. Trying to walk him down. And you see the armor of God on this man. No fear. No punish, though. Chrissy CH too far out. Do anything. The EX. Reach her activation. Throw. Get some pressure, though.
Some sort of way to get in. Chris is biding his time, trying to see if he can find anything. Good standing meet. Check. He's checking him for moving in. This is doing so well. Make sure that he's keeping that distance, and it forces him into another mind game about him walking so freely forward. He might have been SPD'd, if anything. It's great button check.
Whip punish.
He's been hitting that same whip punish every time it gets extending heavy, and immediately beats the B trigger. This might be what we're looking for. It's not going to kill. But
One more.
Be close enough. He needs
Yes.
He can't.
Goes low. Yo,
Find it. There it is.
Stupendous. Creasing up those shoes. You got them at Payless. Those are fake Yeezys. Go return them and come back to me. Stupendous. Going low so many times. Go for that meaty. I'm betting my man is holding north, but he's still going south. We're all evened out here. But the thing is, B-Shift could be a... Because we've already seen him B-Shift rotate the defensive option. Now that we're in the final game between the two, that could be a thing.
Right now, he's trying to find his way to check Chris CCH properly. He's using those standing lights. He's trying to see if he can get him, but in the process, he's ended up getting walked back to the corner. A good back throw to at least change the position. Turn the tides here. Can't let it out. Headbutt. Man, just tank one hit, but won't be able to tank the other. Has to block out.
Only a single hit. Nice anti-air crouching heavy punch right there. Again, how many times have we seen him try to swing for the crush counter and get absorbed? He said, if you just stay out that leg, I'm gonna get you for it, dog. I'm gonna get the drumstick. Let me get the drumstick to the side of fries.
Oh, here we go. He goes for the low once again. What picks up if anything? It seems like Chris has been getting caught by the crouching light kick into the confirm.
Oh, he tried it.
He did try.
He tried to OS that sucker, tried to get the EX. It didn't work.
Manages to get two throws back to back. Chris CCH trying to set up the pressure here. Goes for the EX and maintains plus frames. The back throw is going to submit that round for him.
How is she able to toss a big dude like this? A metal dude like this over. We gotta check what's in her. What's going on? Let me check her vitals and stuff. Let me see what's going on. How many? The 3-4 protein scoops, man. Speaking of scoops, though,
Here we go.
Stupendous with the EX. Do it again. Try to get the grab. No go. Chris CCH is like, I'm about to go back to neutral and get the walk-up throw.
For right now, Stupendous is trying to find some sort of button check. He's just trying to get the poke in where he can. The big damage comes with the SPD, if anything. Goes for the jump in, but manages to trade. Walk-up throw. Chris CCH is going to be able to even up the life pool here. He's trying to throw out those Hadokens, but immediately takes the standing heavy roundhouse just as before. But the XDP, get off of me. I do the same thing. I completely understand you, Chris.
I felt it in my chest too. Here we go. Chris CCH gets a throw. I feel like two good conversions could clean this up real quick. Careful charges at the fireball. Jump in, denied.
Nice.
B reversal applied. A lot of great life. Stupendous is fight for damn dear life. Trying to get that jump in. Anti-air. EX. Yo, Fawn. It's anybody's game right here. Stupendous though could definitely get snipped or snuffed. Oh, no punish.
Doesn't actually find the punish. Jumps out. Chris is scared of getting SPD'd for good reason. If he finds that, it puts him in a mix-up situation. Oh, good throw tech as well. Not gonna walk up. Yo, Stupendous with the
overfalls to the fireball. Oh.
Hadoken catches him off guard though. Rest in peace. Stupendous. Chris CCH is going to move forward in this bracket.
Man, if I was Stupendous, I would be writing a eulogy for Zangief. I would definitely be. I'm digging a grave that usually fits about 6 people because it's a big boy and it's made of metal. But definitely, it's time to put that character down on the ground. Geef is one of those characters where I feel like you definitely have to have like a secondary and trietary to get that guy going.
Right.
And that matchup looked kind of like it was kind of difficult. I'm not sure the specifics, but that matchup definitely looked like it was difficult. Every time that my man was getting scooped off the heavy kick, up from the flex, he was like, dog, let me take that off the table. I'm good to go. All the fireballs, the dash up throws, and that walk speed combined with her dash speed just made it really hard, real unusual to deal with.
Yeah, and you saw it slowly chipping away at Zangief to the point where he had to resort to multiple jump-ins to see if he could even get anything started for himself. But what was that met with? Most of the time, crouching fierce force for you, and it just kept him out of the skies. He knew exactly, Chris CCH knew exactly how he needed to play that matchup. Stupendous definitely had to work hard to even make sure that he even got that game off of that set, like just off of that set in its entirety. Most of Sakura's Tatsus are safe, mostly unpunishable, especially against somebody like Zangief, unless he goes for like the SPD. But most of the time we saw that what did he do?
Yeah.
He trigger cancel to make it safe, to make sure he can get out.
And she gets so much reward off that too. I think this season, I forgot which one of them got buffed. But I think she gets an extension now. And she's just already mad at knowing Tatatsu pressure. And also, anything when you're Zangief dealing with fireballs is also not fun. We didn't see a lot of Lariats and things like that. But having a charge of fireball makes the timing of dealing with that so much harder. So I definitely understand why it was difficult to deal with. And Stu just, you know, dog, it might be time to say goodbye to an old friend. I'm just saying. No. You know, at the same time, Stupidness has definitely played a lot of bad matchups. So he's just like, cool, I'll just, you know, I'll outfootsie them. I'll outthink them, outsmart them, and, you know, we're the casino, and hopefully it goes in my favor. But not today. Is going to be, you know, mans like Chrissy CH moving on. People move on to the Matcherino. I mean it. I'm not playing around anymore. Okay, you want to see your boy stand up again? You want to see me stand up again? You ain't gonna get the floss. Now hold on. Now you ain't gonna get the floss. I ain't getting no money. I ain't getting the floss. You know, let's put it that way. But you will see your boy stand up again. Okay. So let's get that Matcherino going. Let's go up to another 200. You know what? If I can get my dog in the view, maybe I'll give Odin a treat if we get up to 300. How about that? Y'all keep it going. Maybe Odin will make a guest appearance at the end. You get out of here. My dog's in the background. Do y'all have like an animal that y'all have that just wants to be curious? Like, oh, you're in here having fun. Let me see what you're doing. What kind of animal you have, Fawn? What's going on with you?
I did have a dog, but it's right now over at my sister's place right now. So it is mostly chilling. She is a very small thing. She is a Shih Tzu breed. So she's very tiny.
Oh, okay. She's easy to deal with.
Pretty easy to deal with. She doesn't really listen to anybody else except for me. So I mean that's completely fine, right? Like so.
Yeah.
My sister's having a bit of a harder time though dealing with it, but me not so much.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm fine right now.
Right, yeah.
Yo, stream. If you get to 350, how about this? Odin will come. I'll put him on the stream and he can say hello at the end. How about that? If y'all get up to 350, Odin will come up on the stream and say hello. How about that? Y'all come through. You come through on the Matcherino like you should. Put in the codes. Run the sponsor quest on the right-hand side. It's so easy. You're putting some money in the pot if you got it. If you don't, that's okay. I'm not going to hurt you for that. But if you do got some money, got some change they can spare it their way. Odin will come through on the stream. Y'all, you can have some of the Odin. How about that? You can get a little bit of the Odin. Usually that's only reserved for my stream, but I'll do it for y'all right here. Yeah, to be honest, he's actually a really good boy. Like usually if there's a problem or an issue, like what happens is like at the end of the stream, if I say goodnight or whatever, he'll immediately run up and like, you know, he'll congratulate me and then be like, okay, dog, where's my treat?
Yeah.
Where's my treat? Where's my treat at, dog? I was quiet in the back, homie. You better give me something. I was good on commentary too by not saying anything.
Right. I completely understand, man. I mean, pets are wonderful. They really are, but sometimes they can definitely get on your nerves. I will say I will absolutely attest.
You co-sign on that one? You co-sign on that one?
I will absolutely. Yo, my signature is there. It is written. It is jotted down. That is my handwriting on that one.
Yo, chat, let me know what y'all got. Let me know what animals y'all got. Even if it's a fish. You know, I used to have one of those. You know what I used to have? One of those fish that if you have like two of them, like if you have like an even number, they like fight each other or whatever. I forgot what they're called.
Yo,
what are they called?
Gosh.
Yo, chat, what are those called? What are those called?
There's actually like I will tell you the story right now. I was young. I didn't know any better. I had a whole bunch of fish in one fish tank. There's
Fawn.
There was only
beta fish.
I was like beta fish. I had beta fish and goldfish all in one fish tank. I'm like, yo, these fish are mad pretty. I really do enjoy this. I'm telling you, it was 1 month later. There was one fish left in that tank.
I shouldn't laugh, but just thinking about like you coming back to feed the fish, and you got the beta fish.
One fish left in that tank, bro. I'm telling you, they are vicious. You never put beta fish next to each other in the same. I have learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. I'll never get that many fish ever again, if anything.
Them dudes is unusual. Like they definitely want to fight. They want to scrap.
They always want to scrap.
They like Ryu out here. What you gonna see up on the screen? They definitely like Ryu. He's like, yo, you're bringing me all different types from the world. I'm gonna fight everybody. I don't. You'll put me in Smash. You put me in Tekken. It don't matter where you put me. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna scrap you. And Ryu player out here, he gonna scrap too with anybody that come through. I don't know who this person is. People in the chat, can y'all please let me know who this is? Can y'all please let me know who this is?
Mystery man.
Yeah, who's this mystery man? Who's this mystery man?
Who is it? Yo, it's. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. You know what the coolest thing about this is? We have 2 cameos from the game Fortnite. It's so good to see that both Ryu and Chun-Li from Epic Games, you know, that That's all they're gonna
Stop it.
Capcom never heard of him.
That's so brutal. That is so I'll tell you one thing. I wanted to say something so bad on the CPT thing, and I was like, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm trying to keep my bag. Just like Alex Myers wants to get the bag, already gets the jump in where you can caught in this corner. My man, the player ain't playing right now. It's all Alex Myers going in.
Seems like for right now that Alex Myers is at least able to keep the corner pressure, but immediate EX as well to make sure, yo, Alex, don't get hit. God, please. Oh no. This is the last thing. It's like, right in the chest of anything. Yo, that V-trigger change? Yo, that V-trigger change? Definitely godlike. Yo, Ryu, yo, they finally put Ryu in the game.
Oh, they did it again. Dog, you ain't lying out here. Yo, check the red. You can't even jump. Myers says, look, and I'm feeling real froggy today. But Ryu's like, dog, you need to be more grounded. Do you not read the fortune cookie? You got to be more grounded out here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like this is absolutely crazy. This is, oh my gosh, even into the shimmy, he has to get the stun and goes to the DP in the corner. SF5 Ryu player into the finishing DP, manages to catch the game. My goodness, dude. Like
Who is this?
Chat. I really don't know. He has to be somebody.
Chat, stop playing.
Who is this? Who is this?
Chat, who is this?
Literally,
Chat, please. I need to know. Like, this the West Coast stuff. Listen, I'm Midwest, so I don't know. Chat, stop playing with me and give me the lore right now. I'm trying to know who this dude is. This is obviously this is not Baye. Is this Baye? Baye? Baye, let me hear. Turn your audio on. I'm trying to hear if the sticks are clacking right now. If it ain't, let me hear it. Baye.
Yo, Baye.
Baye is. I bet it's him. I bet it's him.
Is
Chat.
it him?
Chat. It's definitely. Look at him. He getting all kind of. He getting squirrely right here. He getting squirrely. It's Baye. It's definitely Baye. We've been bamboozled. We unmasked him.
Yo, the immediate bamboozle anything hits the solar plexus punch into the donkey kick. That's him all the way to the corner. Manages to get huge confirmed damage off of Ryu into the shimmy as well. Oh,
I just heard it. I just heard it. Fawn. I just heard it. Chat, you heard it too. Y'all heard it too. Yo, Baye.
It's him. Hey, I heard those button presses almost instantly, bro. That mic came on. Oh my goodness.
Exactly. Got him. We got him in 4K. Just like he's got Myers in 4K. Look at this old school play, dog. I knew as soon as I saw that, as soon as I heard that button being slammed down, I was like, I know who that is. That can't be that's definitely not a new school player. Donkey kick, fireball. Look at the distance. Falling fireball, and again, this is that old school play right here. Gets a jump, and this should not be enough. One more hit to do. I feel like the EX might have been a finish, but the throw will take it. Perfect. The Gucci. And the throw pressure that the character gets this season, because it lands him closer, is another part of that tool, which makes him even stronger.
Right.
Baye, they buffed Baye. They didn't have to do this. He was already working with this character.
The mystery man himself turns
so
out
mad.
to be Baye. Man, this turned out to be an episode of Scooby-Doo, if anything. Like,
we unmasked him.
All trying to figure out who this mystery player is. We finally unmask him. We hear the sticks. It is playing on the Ryu. My goodness, I mean, but what an excellent demonstration to show off exactly how strong Ryu has become. Granted, he's not doing anything too crazy or too different, but okay.
But besides that, besides the DP right there taking back his turn, but he's the one that coined the term, he was the one that coined the term for every two smart things you do a wild one in between. And Myers seemed to forgot that. Maybe it's because he don't know who he's playing, but he better realize, because it's his game point right here for Baye, because he's working, dog. Nice punish right there.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that as well. Alex Myers gets the hit into the V-trigger cancel immediately. Beautiful, confirmed. Man, what a buff to V skill 2 to be able to combo after that now into the EX as well. The stun, it's been paying off. My goodness, it makes it even more dangerous now that she has so many options at her disposal.
Yeah, to be able to deal with fireballs like that, which was a pain point for her before, and it was really weird that she never got that projectile and fall through the fireball. That was already kind of weird. Yo, cross-cut DP with it, but the wake-up, I like that challenge. For breakfast is going to be mad. Finds a three-piece right there. Ooh, careful with those legs. Make him land in the right place.
Anything, both swinging back and forth. EX bars being used. Fireballs being chucked. Who's going to get the next hit? EX as well. Manages to check him twice. Double counter hit on the incoming. Alex Myers trying to find a way in, but he's getting out by the fireball. He doesn't want to jump. Beautiful
nice whip punish
as well. My goodness, goes for the throw. Leads to the corner as well. And good
dash up.
Here we go.
Look at the bravery.
Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, Alex is going in. He's not feeling too scared as well. He's taking his moments and he's taking them well.
You press the button, you're gonna hurt.
Yeah,
it's gonna hurt.
Be careful. Be careful. Yo, okay, nice. Good fireball to keep him in the corner and manages to get the hit as well.
You saw that he tried to go for the crouch. You're gonna kick to check that walk in. He was like, hold on now. Myers is like, I've been in the situation before.
Right.
I fought you before, Mr. Valle, and I know what to do. This is Daigo before he broke the finger. Before he broke his pinky. By the way, chat. I'm gonna hit you with some knowledge. They told us not to talk about the pinky thing during Capcom. They were like, don't say it, because they didn't want people to concoct a story. I don't know how it happened. I heard maybe he fell or something or what. Yo, chat, what happened? What happened with Daigo? Someone tell me what happened. I don't even remember what happened. They just said don't talk about it.
Alex Myers does land on the fireball though and manages to return the Kikosho turn. Of course, Ryu player is going to jump over it, trying to see if he can find anything at all. I mean, Alex is getting button checked multiple times again. EX first kick, get off of me, standing heavy punch as well. Match go for the sweep, but of course confirms immediately into the V trigger. And thanks to the little bit of gray health he got off of that, off of him blocking, he was able to let the throw confirm the round.
And you see, that Daigo had a falling accident, but Valle is falling upward. And I feel like he didn't even need these buffs, to be honest. But you see here, trying to get these crouch mini kick, didn't get the DP though. Get a little bit too predictive, was too antsy, but still is able to right the ship. Valle, EX fireball, jump in, gets a light touch. Maybe confirms EX though.
Counter hit immediately as well. Goes for the standing roundhouse, manages to whip. Gets the counter hit thanks to the button check. Crouch normal. Gets the hit and goes into V trigger activation. Counter hit immediately. It moves right on in. TX legs, no meter, no DP available for Ryu right now, walking him down and
Fierce.
heavy using the
That plus button. They didn't nerf that. Oh, the Bozo fireball. Myers still alive. They didn't nerf that damn button. I know people were scanning them. They were looking at the patch notes. They probably looked at them 5 times. You know how you look at something and you're like, wait a minute, what if I'm mistaken? You do it like the 3rd time, you're like, hold on now. Maybe I'm not mistaken. And the 5th time, it's despair. The Fierce, still a blessed button. You definitely have to put a lot of work into it. But the crouch mini kick is still pretty good for this character if you really deal with that. You see the jump in right here, side switch, wakes up with it, doesn't get the confirm, no big punish though.
Goes for Plexus, that's -2, so of course turn. Alex Myers has to try some way to move in, but it seems like he's getting rushed down right now.
Nice.
That's the good bait as well. This is huge. Wait, this is big. This is big damage coming from Alex Myers. He's gonna try. Get the corner pressure he is now.
Exactly.
In the corner, that's going to be it. Goes into the reversal DP.
Get that the wake up sweep. I can't believe we did it. Oh, you got a official plate. Myers, please. Myers, please. This is going to be a confirm and a super. It's a confirm and a super. You know that whoever this Ryu player is going to find it. Oh, spins a bar for the EX. Oh, but finds the feast go follow. Are you kidding me? Yo, are you kidding? Nah, that's ridiculous. That's insane.
To Ryu this season.
The V trigger too.
That was the biggest buff to Ryu this season.
Flip that
blasted,
right now.
Bro.
Dog, he put a hole in his chest.
It's cracked.
There's nothing there. It's the hole.
One Punch Man, if anything. My goodness. I mean, that has to be one of the biggest buffs.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That he confirmed that from a low forward fireball in the V trigger 2. That's crazy. And the damage was not even. It's not even like it didn't even feel like it was scaled. It just.
You know what? Ryu out here says, I'm not gonna rumble you, I'm gonna put a gun to you. I'm gonna put a gun to you. I ain't gonna rumble you, I'm gonna put a gun to you. He's done playing. He went to the land of the Fortnite. He said, what does this do? Bam, you know what? That's pretty cool. I'm done sucking it out. I'm gonna put a gun to you.
The answer lies in the heart of my AK. That's the new quote, if anything. That's what I would phrase it as for Street Fighter V. My goodness. That was crazy. That is crazy, man. What a buff to give to Ryu. The fact that you can confirm that into low forward fireball and the beat, like that makes it so much scarier, especially since the damage is so high on that.
I gotta admit that was some great play, and whoever this Ryu player is gonna be in Grand Finals winner's side, so down the loser's side. You see who's gonna face off against him or her. Now we have Nephew versus Chrissy CH over the deck. Chrissy CH, again, we talked about before, going back to his old bay. He said, you know what? Things ain't through. He hit him with the, you don't have to text me back, but I just wanted you to know. And she wanted to know. She came through. She wanted to know.
Chrissy CH versus Nephew. Here we are, the loser semifinals. Looks what's gonna happen now? Chrissy CH tries his best to back up. She's trying to, Nephew, the tried and true. We've seen him multiple times over this. Tries to go for the command grab. He's running that B skill too. It's not going to be the same. So either he can use that stun bar. He's taking this into Sakura. What is the mindset here? Why the sudden change? Is there anything that you can think of, Cola?
Honestly, it's good against fireballs. And I think there might have been a V-bar buffed in terms of like gaining V-bar, but you ain't gonna gain anything from this right here. This round is all Chrissy CH with the quickness. But I think it's a matter of like getting through fireballs and then also getting a little bit more bar. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember her changes. So we'll have to see if it comes in the clutch. I think he just tries something new. He's like, wait a minute. What if I did this and this and this? Something different here.
Right.
We'll see what pays out.
Just change it up if anything. Good standing light and confirm the EX. For the setup as well, back dashes thanks to quarter circle back kicks. It's going to be enough to set up for that freeze for the command grab, but of course you see that Chrissy CH has already returned the favor 2 times over. 2 very good hits. First backs away from the throw. What good awareness from Chrissy CH into the Victrix activation. That's too meaty. You can't challenge that at all. Nephew has to find some sort of way out. Use the EX as well to make sure he can escape it. Now we're reset back to New York.
Yeah, this is honestly what I was talking about before. Colin can build up another bar. Like if she gets the right, if everything aligns in the right way, she can build up another bar with either that B skill too, or just get hit. The throw right here. When you eliminate off the table, you maybe might allow her to get more trigger just like this. I feel like one good B skill usage is gonna grab it. He tried for it, but the punish from Chrissy CH max distance. That was downtown. That was in a different area code, dog. Yo, my man said I got holes in different area codes. In different area codes. Yo, Squawk, listen, if you're in the chat and you're saying the character's deleted, you need to relax. Cause if you're not, listen, if you haven't spent at least 2 months with the character, I don't want to hear your mouth. Cause the Akuma player said the same thing, and characters from various other times, various other patches have said the same thing. Relax and just watch the match and watch his nephew. He's already been working his way through Akuma player after Akuma player, and now going Chrissy CH, which is already kind of a problematic matchup. So relax.
Right now, though, standing heavy, the standing roundhouse is doing wonders right now. 2 good hits, allowed that, goes for the jump in once again. Chrissy CH is ready. He's ready for the anti-air. The down fierce is enough to great confirm as well. Just land the counter hit. If anything, it seems like for right now that it is a bit of a problem for Nephew. The V-trigger activation might give him a chance.
Yeah, so has the extension on those normals, so we gotta be careful. They can lead to a lot of damage. And careful, the B skill, but doesn't find the bumper. Big punish right here. That's bad news, and Chrissy CH will definitely take advantage of these moments right here. Only to find one good crouching mini kick to finish this off.
Right now, though, they managed to confirm into the XDP, managed to knock back Nephew into the setup as well. That's going to be pretty plus. Nephew can't challenge that one. Very tried and true V trigger cancel for Chrissy CH. EX, I'm surprised that hit raw like that. I thought he would have been ready.
Should have cooked it a little bit longer, though. The wake up right there, match. When Chrissy CH, the challenge was on the deck. And Chrissy CH, 1 round away from getting this big done.
Right now, though, Chrissy CH, once again, still in control. Nephew going for these jump ins. This is such a hard time for Colleen to get in. Like, it's like the fireballs are too much to the point where,
the parry, though. Hold on now. Hold up now. Hold up now.
This is the stun immediately. Freeze. Sets it up. What are we going to go for here? Nephew goes for the setup and crosses right on under into a potential finish. Okay, no.
No, hold on now. My man's still alive. Back throw, though. Look, they slugging out here. They definitely want to survive. There's that moat on the deck. Oh, careful. Getting hit with the fireball. That's what I'm talking about. EX connects. Full corner push. The throw in the corner. The B shift.
Oh, he went for it again, but he got the counter hit, but didn't find the confirm into the standing light, into the DP, another throw for CH.
Oh, but the crouching medium
kick. By the crouching medium kick. It's going to be able to check him. He's going to end up taking that round, the final round, to see if the set gets evened up or if Chrissy CH takes another point over Nephew.
Dog, the crouching medium kick right there, that was so risky. I feel like if that was timed at any point, that would have been a wrap. Chicken and cheese in it, it would have been a wrap. But just like that, Chrissy CH is fighting back. Crouching medium kick, or standing medium kick, I should say. Nice conversion right there. Nephew, you can't throw out these buttons. The lingeringness of it will get punished.
Seems like for right now, though, he is at least able to get a good enough confirm. Chrissy CH trying to hold on here, goes for the EX. So if he gets set it up, goes for the command grab, not going to find it. Good confirm for Chrissy CH. Once again, into the meat setup. And immediately is going to find the EX. It's not going to be enough. It's not. Nephew has to find. Can't get hit at all. Not one more time. One good mix could be enough to set up Chris for a bad time.
Goes low.
This is going to be it. Now he has the bar to EXDP if he needs to. Goes for the command grab and
Go to
whip.
That could have been it. Oh, the light kick, the light touch to do it. And you'll see that Chris CCH avoiding that comeback potential. The factor, all the bar at the bottom don't matter if you, all that bar at the bottom don't matter if you don't cook, right? If you don't put it on the pan to cook. But you see right there, you can have all the bar in the world, you can have all the the comeback factor in the world, but if you're not able to land those things, you're gonna have a bad time. And Chris CCH being able to avoid that, on the other hand, has been really strong. And I feel like that wasn't much of like, man, Colleen's kind of weak. You know, they're not having as much Victrix to play with. Kind of sucks. But at the same time, you know, the Fierce got whip punched by one of the best buttons in the game. That's the standing light kick of Sakura. So many times over and over again, it's just you couldn't get the footing. And now Chris CCH is getting his footing further and further into losers.
Yeah, it is going to just continue to prove to be problematic time after time again. I mean, once again, I love watching Colleen play. I love watching that type of matchup, but it's still hard to be able to overcome against a character like Sakura. A very strong character at that. I mean, it's definitely not something that, not an easy matchup at all. But I mean, it's great that Nephew was able to proceed so far, even though he was playing what people would consider a low tier character for Colleen. But here we are, back in the match arena once again, and we're at $151.70. Come on, y'all gotta use the key.
Yeah, y'all gotta use that code, and y'all gotta
use the code,
put the moat in there. Put the moat in there. And also, what did I find? I forgot. How much was it? 200 or 300? That
300.
300. Okay,
you said 300.
300. You guys, you run the 300 in there. You get to see Odin. You want to see a bull mastiff. I know you guys like and gals like animals. There's no way you don't. If you want to see Odin come through at the end, 300. Let's go. Come on. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, people. Thank you for coming through and making this happen right here. We're already 800 people. I know 800 of y'all are watching this. So I know 800 of y'all can run that code and show them some love and support right here. Giving this great Street Fighter 5 action. Wednesday Night Fight style. Season 5, man. I can't wait for all the shifts. And you know what I love about this? This is my favorite time because like the first month, it's such clown shoes and everyone's complaining about the nerfs of the character. And then in like 5 months later, their character's fine or they're winning tournaments and it's like, I've clipped stuff from people. I'm saving for later. The sim players out there, maybe not y'all. You guys are probably screwed. But other characters, the cool players for sure though. Cool players for sure. We definitely have to have a conversation. Y'all are like, oh, my character's weaker than the other Shodown, so the weekend. Hold on now. But anyway, speaking of Shodown, to go back to the Sakura pick, obviously Chris CCH is dead set on running this character, and I feel like he's ran this character for so long, for years. So like for him to be able to go back must be a sign that, and this is no offense to Chris, that she must be strong because he was a strong character. And he said it before. It's okay. It's all right to like strong characters.
I mean, to be honest with you, you talked about strong characters before, and of course you got to mention Sakura. But I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody with those new G changes that came out, being able to cancel the EX, like for just when he has that level 3. I think that's a pretty good change for him.
Yeah, there's some other changes that make him a little bit harder to use, but Chris CCH, he used to use G, but he's fine with just running Sakura. It's also a good time to run these tournaments and be like, this feels right or this feels wrong, kind of get that footing and spacing. Yeah, and then maybe later on down the line, you kind of figure out, oh, okay, this character sucks. But big jump, and that does not suck right here for Alex Myers. These guys get the throw bait, you're not like him.
Oh, nice EX spinning bird kick, manages to suck right on in because it goes for the standing light to see if he can check anything, and he extended that hitbox a little bit too much and got caught by the EX spinning bird kick right now. Seems like he's trying to toss out potentially more and more buttons, if anything. Not really
I mean,
much, though.
It's a footsies battle, but it's on the other hand, like one good confirm from Sakura makes a ton of difference right here. As you see right here, a lot of red, nice fade away, the finesse and blast, DP to the corner, hold this.
Right now, it definitely seems like Alex Myers is able to at least turn things on his head. Uses them once again, EX, the EX hurricane kick into the confirmation for right now. Alex Myers has to play this safe because he knows a hit leads to obviously big damage, especially this V trigger as well. Got to be really, really careful. Uses the standing strong to at least keep the block ready. Alex Myers,
Oh, nice whip punish.
Whip punish, so good. My goodness, into the confirm as well. The V-trigger cancel just to give Alex Myers a chance.
Yeah, you got to give big shout outs to Chrissy CH on that one. He knew that V-trigger was down the bottom, ready to pop. He denied it.
Right, already. She's pretty good. I mean, if like he's been checking him with these standing fierces, the go-to Chun-Li button right now, but it's well, I can't even say right now, the go-to Chun-Li button forever. Like since she's been like, let me go ahead and just take back that statement. The go-to Chun-Li button forever. Like just immediately. It hasn't been working out for him, but not in this case. The crush counter leads to big damage and another sort of DP situation just to give him some pressure, but the confirm and the cancel is going to give Chrissy CH positive.
Oh, and there's
good.
That's the problem. That V-trigger just got you locked in the corner, locking up Gorilla Lee, locking up the Congo. It used to be all about Gorilla Lee out here, swinging the fist. You know, everyone talking about, you know, oh, Yuri is from the Congo, all this and that. But Gorilla Lee with that fierce that you were talking about, the heavy punch, so strong in the neutral. But I feel like with some of these changes, that lets people kind of jump in on her a little bit more, and you see the caging happen from Chrissy CH. Is he the zookeeper? Is he the zookeeper that's needed for this match right here?
Got to keep the animal locked up, if anything. Right now, she's let loose out of the cage, but he's at least keeping a pin on her for right now. Manages to get some good damage. But obviously, Chrissy CH is going to challenge that as soon as it's already done with. Beautiful crush counter and gets more corner position for himself. Alex Myers has to fight his way out. That standing fierce doing wonders right now, but nothing to completely get him out of the corner. That jump in will be the definitive move here, especially into the counter.
Trying to get that one-touch situation, one tap to do it. And just like that, Alex Myers goes with the body Build-A-Bear in the back throw. There you go. Staying alive. He's like, hold on now. What if I go back to Monkey? Let me return to Monkey.
Reject humanity, embrace Monkey. That's exactly what you gotta be looking at on the side of Alex Myers. Exactly what you gotta do with Chun-Li. That's hey, listen, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes that's the type of character that you have. A beautiful jump in though, especially into the confirm. But once again, I mean, no confirmed combo yet. A couple B&Bs here and there, but no knockdown to give anybody some sort of setup. Most of them are just poking, but that is definitely going to be the lead. Beautiful check on the dash as well from Alex Myers.
I like how he's checking with crouching communicate too to get these confirms and get things going. Like the EX for that max distance and in the corner. That's a perfect kind of push, but we out of there. We found the escape. He started spooning out the side of the wall right there. And now with the side switch, EX though, back to mid-screen. Nobody wants to stay in the corner. I definitely agree.
No, right, exactly, yeah. I completely understand that. Good EX DP already as well. And it's the EX spinning bird kick once again. He gets sucked right on in. That hurtbox gets extended. And thanks to that, Alex Myers is at least able to get Chrissy CH away from him for a little bit longer, but even still, that standing fierce. Hey. Reject
and there you go, Gorilla Lee. Gorilla Lee from the trees.
There it is.
You see her swinging down from the vines?
Gotta be careful, man. You gotta watch out for that standing fierce. Eventually, you're gonna get too worried about it. Try and check him with the fireball. She's gonna jump right on in and get the confirmed damage she needs, of course, to even up the set so far at a 1-1 tie.
It's definitely just a great setup button where it's like, dog, if I'm swinging this right here and you get hit by it, it's your own fault. Gorilla Lee. Alex Myers is like, wait a minute, what if I just did this? And he's starting to remember that the blessed buttons of this character are still strong. Obviously, the jump-ins haven't been denied that much. I'm curious to see if Chrissy CH is going to start jumping a little bit more to kind of test it.
Right, yeah, immediately. Yeah, Alex Myers hasn't really thrown out a lot of those anti-airs either. I mean, he's been, as far as I've seen him, he's been doing great, but those anti-airs definitely are on the lacking side. I haven't seen him throw out those much, and even still, you gotta be able to make sure you throw that out, especially this way. Like, beautiful. I love the V reversal there as well to make sure that you can't get that safe setup. Chrissy CH to continue the pressure. He needs his own space to punish.
No activation and gets a follow-up. Oh, this is a wrap right here. Chrissy CH with the DP. See, that's the problem right there. You make a mistake, and it's not about just making a mistake. It's the fact that Chrissy CH is going to pick up on that immediately. Those are young man reactions. Those are the reactions of a child that have drank 3 liters of Bang energy. That is definitely the reactions of a kid that stays up for 13 days and doesn't feel it.
for right now, I mean, it definitely seems like Chris CCH is working out pretty well for him. Goes for the crouching medium punch once again for the setup. Seems like using the EX spin and Merc is a lot. Oh, here we go. The gorilla. Oh, the cage.
Nice.
No! Keep her in the cage. Quick, she's about to get out. Oh!
She about to get out.
Oh,
Where's the lock and key? The juggle combo to get the EX. Oh man, that would have been highlight worthy, dog. If you would have got it, I feel like if you're in the corner, you might have got that. But the fierce light kick buffer though from Chris CCH, double dash gets checked. You're speeding out here. You're going with 16 to 25. I'm gonna have to get you with the fine, and that's damage.
Yeah, it seems like for right now though, he is at least able to even things up. He will be able to break the tie here. Goes for the standing medium into the crowd, into the standing fierce again. Oh my goodness, this is.
That's unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate.
I'm guaranteeing you, people are still looking at the patch shows like, hold on, now they might have missed something now.
Right.
Maybe I missed something. Capcom, maybe I missed something. That's crouching me to kick buffer to the EX. That's going to connect and goes for the dash up throw. You see Chris CCH backing off in the corner, but it's not where you want to be. Has to fight his way out. And one good crush will put you back to mid-screen with the V-skill follow-up, but will Alex Myers allow that? I don't think so.
Seems like for right now, though, Alex Myers is trying to back up. Beautiful. I love the adaptation. He knows what kind of setup that brings, and even though he still does get the hit here, the corner carries could be good enough for Chris CCH. Dash up, goes for the meaty as well. Good combo damage, but misses the EX. Oh,
no!
The cage is open. Who let it open once again?
Who let him out?
This could be it, if anything. One
more sequence after this. What's the EXCP? I'm not taking a damn thing, dog. We'll put a big jump in. Chris CCH gonna get the win. I can't believe that comeback.
Oh,
bro, are you kidding me?
He had that too.
It was in his hands. It was
He
in
had
his hands
it.
right there.
And it slipped away so steadily. Oh my goodness. I mean that jump in dictated everything for how the rest of that match went. It means that Chris CCH goes up once again, another point against Alex Myers. My goodness, man. I mean he's been doing a great job with making sure that he throws out those buttons, making sure that he checks Chris CCH, but it's just that EX into that constant V-trigger confirm. It gives her so much pressure, and obviously Alex has shown multiple times there's the anti-air. You got to start doing that if you want to stop her jump-ins like that. You really got to make sure you keep an eye on that.
Exactly. It's predictive though, and I get the problem of trying to like wean yourself off the light kick, which she does get a nice confirm if she gets things going. But I get like the difficulty of like, oh, I can't press light kick there. But you have to do something. You know.
Confirm once again. And just dash up the double dash sweep into the V-trigger confirmation. Although it's obviously he's not gonna try and check that one. Standing ground.
He's gonna find something. He's gonna find a button.
One of these buttons is gonna hit. When it does, you're gonna be sorry it ever did immediately.
No, they get the confirm. It's a big drop. Big punish. Alex Myers with the super CA. I'ma see you next round.
Yeah, that's very confirmed from Alex Myers, honestly. Misses the CA, loses all of his meter 4, but of course both of them, now neither of them have any meter whatsoever. Thanks to the drop, Chris CCH was unfortunately able to get. Alex Myers takes that round. Of course, we're obviously setting ourselves back to neutral. Charge up fireball though, walks forward and gets the counter hit. Now Alex Myers has to fight his way out once again.
Yeah, I was looking for a crush there on the forward heavy kick. Didn't get much off there. Dash up low. Again, you gotta get these counter hits going, catch and press some buttons, and then go into these conversions that you get a lot more off of. But Gorilla Lee swinging those fists from tree to tree. Gorilla Lee, again, fist to face, but here's the activation, put him in his place. Plus frames EX though, good blocks, takes back his turn.
Oh, plus, you can't challenge that. That's plus once again, goes for the jump in and misses. The jump in goes a little bit too far over, blocks the EX. This could be exactly what he needs when he drops. Okay, thank God, he actually did get the counter hit. And still manages to make sure that the check goes through. He is able to take that for himself. And now we are on set point, my friend. This is it.
We are right here.
It is tied. 2-2 losers finals. Who will be the one that takes the set?
It's going to be whoever doesn't drop these combos, dog. I'm telling you right now. You've seen meter being dropped, combos being dropped, things that they didn't want being dropped. I don't know if it's lag or whatever. I don't care. You better just get with it. This is a final game, losers finals. Chris CCH versus Myers. Let's see who's going to win.
Now, quick rounds, both shows, making sure the Sakura is all the way in the back. Standing fierce once again manages to catch the check, but into a good punish from Chris CCH. A little bit too comfortable there, whether it was misinput or not. He is going to find the damage necessary for Chris. Slowly walk his way, walk Alex Myers into the corner, into a beautiful down forward. Manages to land a throw as well.
Nice confirm. Didn't get the full punish right there, but no problem. I think that might have been that has to be like a counter hit punish, I believe.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but I do know that Chris CCH is going strong until the pierce to the face. Activation time. No follow up.
Oh, there it is. Into the Victrix activation once again. What will he be able to get? Checks his walk back. See if he's going to try and go for the shimmy with the crouching light, but even still manages to use the crouching medium. Alex Myers is going to be taking care of this round. Will Chris be able to close this one out, Alex? Gotta be able to fight back. Goes for the throw, if anything. Chris is now having his way slowly back to the corner. Good cross up. It's a cross under as well to make sure they can switch sides.
Yeah, careful here. Nice. Gets a crouching kick into the EX. Goes for the tick throw off the hit. Got him caught against the corner. Careful what you do here. EX activation plus frames immediately off the bat. Try to take it back, but Alex Myers with a rebuttal. Yo, the shimmy, the finesse, and the bless with the throw, but the wake up crouching kick in the DP though.
Manages to get the hit, but doesn't find the confirm. Probably looking for something else. Uses the V reversal as well. May have been a little bit of a misinput, I would assume. What's going to be? It's a goes for the throw. Not going to be able to find it there. Get your hands off of me. Alex Myers goes for the anti-air as well. Good answer for him into the confirm.
Oh, if that was EX, I thought that would have been enough on. If that was EX, that would have been enough. You got to finish your play. Don't let Chris stay alive. Don't let Chris stay alive.
You have to get something. You have to go for the chip. You got to go for something. V reversal. But now that he doesn't have that CA anymore, he can't go for the chip. Goes for the cross up as well. V reversal. Yo,
one touch game.
This is literally it. Chris is sitting onto that meter. Goes for the throw as well. What will he be able to
go for a chip?
That's minus.
Is he going for a chip? Is he going for a chip? With the V-bar at the bottom? Is he going to risk it? No, he's just from the bar. But it's a one-touch situation, but falls to the fireball. It's going to be Chris CCH. Alex Myers, final game. Final round. If you're not tweeting this out, if you're not watching it, you're not doing the match Dorito, I almost slap the taste out of your mouth because we're going all the way. We're going the distance. Do it now.
Here we go. The final match. If anything, instant air legs. Goes for the spinning bird kick as well. Good confirm. Goes up. See Chris CCH. The walk speed is enough and goes for the standing roundhouse followed by the EX as well. Throw tech and immediately gets more damage. Chris CCH was just ready for with that standing light.
Nice fade away, getting that stun, getting it built up. EX connects though. Alex Myers fighting back. I like Chris CCH using the backwalk speed of the character, get outside the distance, rotating the options, and now going for the offense. I feel like it might just be like one good conversion into super. Walks out the jump deep with that great life. On that great life, looking super deep. One more hit to do it. Chris CCH for the par though. Activation.
There it is. That's the activation. That's what Alex Myers needs. But of course, Chris is going to back up. Goes for the EX as well and manages to get the trade. The reversal. Alex Myers has to find some sort of good hit for him to even this up and misses the crouching strong if anything.
Nice.
Again into the EX. No more V trigger. No more nothing.
V shift. Okay, but no bait. No button from Alex Myers. That could have been bad. Goes for the forward heavy kick. One more hit to do it. Anybody's game. This is so tense. Myers.
It's literally the next hit.
Can he jump in? Oh, trying to start the fireball. Chris CCH charged with the fireball, making the timing of the fireball hard to read. Yeah, it was a novel. You should have sat down for that one. You should have sat down for that one. Chris CCH taking over Myers. Oh my God, y'all! Tell me that wasn't sick. Tell me that shit wasn't tight. Tell me that wasn't tight. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to cuss. I'm sorry. But tell me that wasn't tight.
No.
Tell me that wasn't tight. Tell me that wasn't.
That was ridiculous. like that. I completely understand why he tried to go for the slide under, but I think because he charged it, the hitbox was too big, so he just ended up standing up into it. A normal fireball, yeah, Chun-Li would have been able to make it under, but even still, Chalker's able to charge those, and of course that means when he tried to slide under, all he did was able to stand up. And now we got the lore match coming up, right? We got the Sakura versus Ryu, if anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna have mysterious the uncle player out here in winner's side of grand finals. In the loser's side is Chris CCH with Sakura coming through, going back to the Old Bay. If you haven't done it, run the Matcherito, run some love. If you haven't, tweet it out. Tell everybody. If you need to go to your Facebooks, your Twitters, if you have to ask your online parents, do whatever you gotta do to tell the people what's going on out here. Okay? Tell everybody. I want everyone to know also there's a limited edition Pro Victrix that is out. Check the niceness on these sticks, dog. If I could get one, I would definitely. The Bison one is so damn sick.
Bro, I'm gonna have to find some way to copy.
We might have to find some scrap for this one. Y'all can get 10% off that if you do the WNF code on there, and also you get a free Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter, I should say, Pixel Pass or Pixel Pal. Sorry, it's been a long night. Cammy, Chun-Li, Evil Ryu, Hot Ryu / Ryu's better brother, and then also M Bison. Y'all get that free when you order one of these beautiful sticks. Make sure you guys are giving love to Victrix, coming through in the clutch for, you know, the scene. Also give love to Wednesday Night Fights in general. Y'all getting this great love on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis, come on now. You better be showing love in that match arena. Listen, okay, people. And I want to give one more shout. That's MetaView out here. If you miss any of the action, you better hit up the damn app. I've been using it as a Zaffarino collection of clips right here, to be honest. And there's other great stuff on there as well. Been seeing K-Brad and them on there too. So make sure you guys are hitting that up. Checking the app out. It's free. It's easy. And, you know, support the scene right here. They're definitely showing love for the scene, and I love that they're coming through the scene and, you know,
Absolutely.
making sure that people know what's going on, the hypest moments on the online scene out here.
Absolutely, absolutely, my friend. I'm so interested to see if. Okay. So we have the. Oh wait, before we even get into all of that.
Yeah,
Talk
before
about
we
the
get to
Matcherino, before we get into all of that, let's get into the Matcherino real quick. $154.70. Y'all got to be sure y'all use that promo code to make sure that you can give some amazing support to the people that set up this wonderful show every single week, just like St. Cole was saying. Y'all, come on now, just give them some credit.
Yeah,
Give them some more. Give them some more.
Yo, I to be honest, to see not Baye come up against Chris CCH,
Definitely not.
the old versus the young.
Before that mysterious player plays, just giving a shout out to Lap Chief for the $50 into the Matcherino.
Oh, wow.
Roland Bala with another $50 into Matcherino. Chemical
go.
Chocobo with the 2650. Stupendous with the 550. Rotary Lover 89 with the $5. Thank everybody for contributing to the Matcherino. We're at $154. That's amazing stuff, man. So thank you so much, guys.
All right, y'all. Who's gonna take it? Not Baye on the root, or is it gonna be Chris CCH running that Sakura lore pick, lore battle, grand finals? Who could have thought? Not me. Like this was gonna be like this for season 5. Not me. I didn't even know that Root was still a character in the damn game. To be honest, I didn't know he was still chilling out here. But I guess he took a couple of those scoops of powder and he said, "Hold up now, I'm still fighting and slugging out here."
I mean, absolutely. I mean, we saw it so many times earlier, and I cannot doubt we will see it again with the utmost amazing V-Trigger 2. I mean, that damage is something fierce. That damage is something real. And you got to be careful with that, especially since he can get so much off of so little. And I think that's where both of these characters are sort of going to have sort of a field day. Sakura can do sort of the same thing. You have a low forward into a fireball with her V-Trigger activation. You get a good amount of damage. Same way. Hey, this is the battle of the low forward fireballs. Both of them.
It kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, you get great damage off of their V-Trigger when they have it activated. So.
And it's one of those things where I feel like Sakura. I mean, both Sakura and Ryu. I'm sorry, Rue. I'm saying Rue now because it just sounds better. I know what it is, people. I don't care. I'm saying Rue right now. They both get different things, but in a similar kind of pacing, right? Rue gets he still gets some conversions that get to Oki. Sakura gets the corner push and things like that as well. And depending on what she gets off the crush as well, she can use the V skill. So it's still like they're both hitting hard, but if you're Sakura, you can't jump when Rue's got all that V-Trigger pressure going. But on the other hand, you got to be careful about getting clipped low if you're fighting Sakura, right? Because if she does that, she's gonna make you explode. But this is on a matchup I've really learned, and I feel like it's changed so drastically because of the buffs that happened to Rue that you almost can't tell who's going to be able to take it. And I can't tell who's going to be able to take it between the young and old out here. Not Via going against Chris CCH. Grand Finals, Wednesday Night Fights, Season 5 of Street Fighter 5. People, let's get it. Tweet it out right now. Let the people know what's. If I look on your Twitters and I don't see it, we're going to have issues. We're going to have some problems.
Well, it is definitely on mine. This entire tournament has been fire, man. I mean, I can't explain how hype this entire tournament has been. It's been so great, and now we finish it off with the lore battle. Ryu versus Sakura, if anything. My goodness.
I can't wait. Because this is not the timeline I thought about.
Right.
But it might be a good sign to see this character coming through. This is kind of sick. Yo, I saw the Edie show. Yeah, I can't do it to you now. The match will gotta get hotter, but we're gonna have a hot match right here for you. Remember, Chris CCH isn't loser size. Have to reset the bracket to get things going. But we've seen him be able to do so. But then again, not by a pretty strong out here, has a lot of years of experience.
grabs it. And just to get counter hit. Now the health pools, they're pretty even. A battle of the fireballs goes for the parry once again, and Chris is playing. I like how he's playing. He's staying back, trying to go for the fireballs. The minute he walked in, it seemed to be crumbling at the seams right now.
Just checking with the fireballs right there. That's that old school style of play where you're using the fireballs as not only a poke, but just like that deterrent. And the max distance on the light. EX connects, so here's the activation. Can take everything back, and just like that, full corner push.
Just use the crouching light punch as well to make sure he can check and walk back. So he uses the immediately low forward fireball, immediately goes into it thanks to the V-Trigger 1. He is able to find some heavy damage. More fireballs, time and time again, goes for the jump in, and EX.
Ooh, EXDP!
Oh, low forward. That's going to be the one that takes him out of this very first round. Ryu player. Mysterious Ryu player, aka definitely not Baye.
Yeah, definitely not. This Ryu ain't, he ain't Baye. This not Baye out here, but you can definitely see a lot of the influence of the old school right there. Again, the sweep that for every 2 or 3 things that are smart, I'm going to throw something wild at you that not mild. And you have no idea what's coming. That might put Chris CCH off his paces.
Goes for the jump in once again. Has to find some manages to use the EX, goes for the throw and manages to land it, goes for a second one. Another throw for you, if anything. Ryu's back up to the corner. Great anti-air as well to make sure he keeps that corner position.
Light check, activation off the sweep, of course. Use the plus range, try to find a way in and jump in. And this is super critical art for that critical finish. And not Baye. He must have taken tips from Baye out here. Must have been watching it for years, because you see these great moments, these great reads on how to deal with the player. And you can definitely tell he's like, I know that this person's going to throw a fireball. They're getting desperate. They want to have an activation, or they want to be able to do right things in their hands. And already great pacing. But then again, Chris CCH, we can't count him out just yet. The homie is one of them young cats that's definitely built different. And the young cats that come through Street Fighter 5, they mad unusual. They will take the risk, and they don't care about, if there's gonna be a reward at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, hopefully Chris CCH can take a little bit more risk to see if he can mix up his game plan. So obviously, we're using the corner, trying to throw out some fireballs, see if he can find any sort of button checks. Goes for the EX, that is safe. See if we can whip anything. Play him extremely patient. On the side of that.
That's the old school.
Definitely not Baye.
Definitely not Baye. We gotta make sure the people know it's definitely not Baye. It's not Baye here. Sweep activation though. EX, but yo, the read with the Tatsu. Smart stuff. You gotta be predictive, but good jump. It doesn't get the poke conversion right there. You can find so much off this character's hits now, but you gotta be able to land it.
Nice. Crouching fierce manages to get the anti-air necessary. Counter hit was there for a little bit. Thanks to the anti-air. EX fireball obviously keeps that pressure. Just chucking fireball. Doesn't want him to get any close. He can find the hit, but good jump in. This is huge in terms of confirmation.
Needs one more sequence to do it. Actually, one more hit to do it. Back throw, there you go. Chris CCH on the wake up, puts it back down to the ground. It's nap time.
Seems like for right now, Chris CCH manages to at least have a little bit of a lead here. Takes the round. The good parry. Thanks to the EX. Goes for the jump in. No anti-air there because he's coming for the crouching fierce. Double throw once again. Evening up the life bars. He's walking him down to the corner. Hits fireball. He's trying to keep him there.
That character. That's the thing about against like Sakura. So easy to shift her where she's at because of her walk speed, and also her dashes are really hard to check, especially online. Nice. No! They get the confirm, so activation keeps it safe. Has to hold the throw. Yeah, that's fine. He'll definitely take a throw over a counter hit, right?
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Fireball as well, and manages to keep himself a plus, but he's not able to get much.
No, Chris! Too many bang energy drinks. I told you. He had 5 too many, dog. There was a 5th one that got him done. You take those risks, you start feeling real jittery, and you roll off the EXDP. Chris CCH with a punish right there. That's unfortunate.
Seems like for right now, Chris is struggling a little bit. Solar plexus, that is -2. Throwing out more and more fireballs with the jump in, but manages to land on it. Goes for it, goes for the throw, but the backdash means that he's not going to get caught by that one. Tatsu is safe. He's going to try and find his way out.
Nice parry again. EX. I like this absorption of a meter, get a little bit of V-bar cross cut, puts it back in the corner. Didn't get these confirms. We've seen so many drops of Chris CCH, and having to spin it just to have the plus frames is unfortunate. Dash on, under, but still swept off his feet.
Has to try to find some sort of way out. Goes for the throw. Manages not to tech this one. It goes for
oh my god, the confirm!
No,
Chris CCH.
Dying the second point.
This is the second time he's died that way. My man's busting out, but he's not ready. He's not ready for not Valle to come through. Listen, chat, I see you right now. You saying all these different say all these people. Jimmy, T-Jomi, Strange Hale out here, Aim Kid. If this isn't Valle, I owe you guys a picture of Odin on the Twitter. I promise. How about that? If this isn't Valle, I owe you. You know what? He could lie to me and I wouldn't know. So all I know though, if I'm not gonna lie about this, Valle is on game point now. Hold up now. It ain't over just yet.
As the anti-air trade though goes for it again, stopping those jump-ins. Good. Make sure that he's keeping an eye. Valle tries to take to the skies here. Of course, trying to keep the check. Standing light, gets the counter hit, and good job from Chrissy CH. He wants to keep this corner pressure, obviously. Goes for the throw, and manages to keep him in. It goes for the second. What will he do? Goes for the third. What more will he be able to do? Pro tech that time.
That would have been stun and done. That would have been super careful, though. I like how he still went for that tech. It stays alive to deny that. Trying to find the activation to get the punch. That's the... How many times have we seen these misconfirms? Super activation. Gotta take it all back. Take everything back if you're not Valle. Anti-air there.
Anti-air. And just to make it work out for him, Chrissy CH has one on the board against this mysterious Ryu player.
Chat, if you think it's Valle, press 1. If it's not Valle, press 2. Or tell me who it might be. Chat, let me know. I'm trying to see. I wish I could get a poll going, but I think Valle is playing right now a little bit different. And yo, Chris feels a little bit different right now with these jump-ins, starting to get a little bit more aggressive. Dash up, tech though.
Immediately no, tries to go for the confirm once again. You gotta make sure that you have nerves of steel in this situation. Don't want to go for that good anti-air. Standing light, manages to shimmy as well. But Ryu went for the throw. Tries to see if he can do anything at all. Goes for the sweep, V-trigger activation. Plus fireballs.
DP, of course. You check the red. Paint the town red. One man's blood. The dash up, or it's actually a walk-up throw. The armor god doesn't feel a damn thing. Oh, EX connects. Are you kidding me? Do you see that conversion, Fawn? Do you see that damn conversion? That is blessed. And just like that, my man's blessed in the face of Chrissy CH. Match point, set point, game point, tournament point. Ryu player slash, not Valle.
Slash definitely not Valle.
Slash, not Valle. I can't. It's so hard because I don't know who this is. Genuinely,
I don't. I did hear the buttons earlier, but he could be trolling. I have absolutely no idea.
I have no idea. Yo, check the other Twitches. What's going on over there? Falsely X fireball though, bag throw. Chrissy C trying to stay alive, but we've seen this before, right? Damage applied. Check the red right there too as well.
Manages, my goodness, he keeping that up so quickly off of 2
big jump, and this should actually be it. This should actually be it. Valle will take Wednesday Night Fights Street Fighter 5 over Chrissy CH, denying any reset, a straight clean sweep.
Man, oh man.
Okay, listen. If this isn't Valle, we got problems. John Troy would have the macros going. The macros going. I'm sorry, the macros going. It's like, give me a break. He would have had the macros going.
That'd be some. I mean, we gotta find out who this mysterious player is. I mean, shows up with Ryu taking, of course, a brief break from Fortnite for a second and making sure show up in Street Fighter 5. And I don't know, man. I genuinely, I'm being 100% honest. We heard the buttons. I don't know if Valle was trolling.
We don't know. We don't know.
Don't know who this is.
It wasn't us.
That's serious.
Did we get finessed? Yo, Valle, can you reveal?
Who is it?
Who is it, Valle? Is it
Will
you?
we not know? I feel like we're still.
He won't let us know. Get him on the Discord. He won't answer.
We're still on the episode of Scooby-Doo. We don't know who it is. Is it Old Man Jenkins? Who is it?
I have no idea. What I do know has been some fantastic action all the way through this top 8 people. This has been actually one of the most fun I've had at Wednesday Night Fights, not only because of the patch, changing up everything, seeing the B ships and stuff like that, but also this Root player coming through. Like, I don't know who this is. We don't know who this is. We're gonna have to check the receipts. Like someone just said, check the receipts. CSI. We have the dun 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 dun. Is that what the CSI thing is? But anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that not what it is, chat? Anyway.
I thought it was. I'm gonna be real. I genuinely thought that's what it was, but once again, just like the Ryu player, I don't know. I don't know if that was.
We have no idea. We have to check the payouts. But yo, before we get going, it's been long, but before we get going, where can they find you? What's going on in your life? Tell me where they can find you.
Well, It's been obviously an amazing time here tonight at Wednesday Night Fights. I'm Fawn the Legend. You can follow me on Twitter right down there below. As you can see, my tag is right there, Fawn the Legend on Twitter. Or you can follow me at the same Twitch. I'll be playing fighting games. I'll be playing a whole slew of different games. I love the FGC. I love these fighting games, man. I'm always excited to commentate Wednesday Night Fights.
Oh man, it's if you want to find me at _Saint Cola, I'm an idiot. Don't follow me. I don't do it. It's a Law and Order theme. Apparently, also, I need to go take time to figure out that theme. So while I take that time, make sure you guys follow, Level Up on Twitter, Twitch. They don't have a Facebook, or maybe they do have a Facebook. They probably don't have a MySpace, but check there anyway. Make sure you give love to the Match Arena when you can. Always put in the codes for all the games that have come through. Give love to Vi / not this person who just played and won. And we'll get it done. Like that, people. Have a great night. Stay safe. Much love, and we'll see you next week. Peace.